This is Jonah Hill, and you're listening to the only podcast that matters.
When you call Mel's name, it's like a little prayer. He's down on his knees, styling you with care. Like a midnight mother, he will do your cover just like a prayer. I know he'll take you there. Throw gang, we are joined by the king of the cover, Don Dada of the denim, the Zaddy Zeppelin. In his youth, they called him Mel Ottenberg, Titan of the tighty whities, the belle of the mall and the Mel of the ball, the dude and her daddy, lord of the looks, pharaoh of the fittings, sultan of the sleigh, call him Mela Hadid. He must be a pimp because he's serving cunt. The silver fox who gives no fucks. The face smolders but he ain't ashy. The buzzcut baron. The DMV MVP. Campaigns for his real friends and real pain for his sham friends. Editor-in-chief of Interview Magazine and celebrity stylist Mel Ottenberg. Mel, how are you?
Wait.
Also, make sure
I must be a pimp because I'm serving cunt. Is that what you said? That's right. That's right, baby.
I didn't want to do Mademoiselle Mel. You know, it might have gone over people's heads like a madame.
Oh, you do.
Wow, your respect for the audience is second to none, dude.
Thank you. Hey, great to be here, guys. Hi. Hey, hi, hello. Hi. Hey.
First time, long time, Mel. Thank you for joining us today.
Yes.
You were very late.
I was very late. Well,
understandable, though. You're very busy.
Yeah. I just had to say, we got to keep it a buck.
I am late. I was 47 minutes late.
You're on rapper time, dude. That's like how late usually
That's
rappers
not rapper time.
Oh, no?
This is just...
This is Mel time.
Yeah, this is Mel time. That ain't rapper time, believe
Everyone knows
me.
you're busy. Like I tweeted, I asked you to style me for my brother's wedding, and you left me on red. And Nomi
Yes.
replies, he's very busy.
She's your publicist? Nomi's your publicist now?
She knows my schedule. My schedule.
Do you want to give him some styling advice for his brother's wedding now that we're here?
Okay. What is...
It's casual. It's in New York.
By the way, of course, like I said, I had no... Yes, I'm 47 minutes late, but I don't have any real-time restrictions. We are in your apartment, so I got you. It's fine.
Okay. There's three looks required.
I feel like we should light the concrete after blah blah candle. I really like those candles. Can we?
Yeah, we can.
Wait,
what's the other flavor?
85 diesel.
Yo, that's
this is like
motherfucking
leather
candle. I can
You want
only...
someone set the mood? I got a lighter.
That's my mood. That is my candle. At the end of the day.
Lawrence, we're about to do your segment, so why don't I light the candle?
Oh yeah. Mel, so do you want to give any... We could fit check. We could do James's styling advice.
I'll fit check.
Okay. So we thought that you were going to be in all denim and we like did the thing for a bit, but you kind of switched it up from your normal uniform today. But why don't you walk us through everything that you have on?
First of all, I'm still wearing my normal uniform, but uniforms have to change sometimes.
You have a few uniforms too.
And also in every meeting I've been to recently, someone or multiple people have been wearing all denim, which I find very cute. And you guys...
Not offensive. I see it as straight pandering and a bit rude.
Do you think
it's a bit like... Oh God. Well, gee, anyway, I guess we're all matching. In this case,
well, guys, look at that.
No, exactly. So
what a surprise.
I think that, yeah. Does that answer
do you think, no,
not at all.
Do you think that they're caping for you, or do you think that it's just like you're a trendsetter?
Oh,
I think that, I don't know. It feels flattering and it feels like it's in the energy of my moment, but I also feel like it's just it's about the slight switch up. Also, I lost my best denim jacket. That was a real denim jacket. It was like my son, and I lost him in
like a good father.
Yeah, like any good father, I lost him. I think I threw him in the garbage can, and
I lost him in the Parisian metro.
I'm working with 3 denim jackets right now, but they're not the guy.
What was the guy?
Yeah, what was the son? What can you tell us about your son?
I think that my son was
wherever he is.
He was sent by Levi. Sent me a box of like a ton of jeans and a bunch of jackets. Vintage from Strauss House.
The house of Strauss.
Yeah, the house of Strauss. And then none of the jeans worked and none of the jackets worked. And I tried on the last jacket and I was like, this is fine for now. But what I didn't realize was this orphan became my son and he was like my second skin.
This orphan named Gene.
Gene Ottenberg. Exactly. So, I lost him. I think I accidentally threw him in the garbage because I'd gotten this other denim jacket. And I was like, wait, I don't fuck with this because I went to
my
pro-life ex-boyfriend. And I was like, oh, what do you think of this new denim jacket? And he was like, straight
not
garbage.
The one.
So then
what a fucking bitchy response.
It's just an honest response.
I mean, I
it's
guess
totally
so.
fine. I mean, by the way, I'm not looking for
compliments or praise.
Great.
Yeah.
He was like, this looks like shit. So I was like, great. So I thought I threw it away. I think I threw them both away.
Oh no.
Real bad.
R.I.P.
Leo, if you're listening, get this man some House of Strauss.
Okay, so let's start. Do you want to go top down or you want to go bottom up with the shoes? What? Because we want to go through everything.
I like to go top down, and I'm going to pretend that it's like 51 degrees today and not like 78
In the
degrees.
sun, it was a bit warm.
I actually was like putting off having this when we were talking in August because I'd like it was.
You're like, I don't want to talk
to these guys when it's cold out because I
Totally.
just get so sick of the winter. But today I'm wearing a vintage brown leather jacket. I'm wearing a sweater from Celine. I'm wearing a Polo Ralph Lauren Oxford shirt with a beater from Dave's.
A pleaser. A wife pleaser.
A pleaser,
Yeah.
if you will.
A wife respecter.
A wife respecter.
Thank you.
Maybe we can workshop this because I don't like wife pleaser. I think it's super fucking lame and fucking pathetic. But I also think ribbed tank top sounds
Or like,
crazy.
what do people say to a tank? Some like, isn't
Don't
it like?
want it.
Yeah,
There's also a Italian slur we could use. We could throw in there a guinea tea.
Guinea tea.
I can't do that.
No, none of us
Honestly,
can.
beater is just the best.
I use beater. I don't use the wife can go and respectfully.
Get her out of here.
It's a gender neutral beater.
Yeah.
I think I'm wearing a beater, but also I'm open to criticism here. I just will not get into the pleaser part. It's not. I'm not doing that.
I know ribbed tank.
And I've tried it for a while. It doesn't work.
Yeah,
because that could be anything.
It could be condom.
Because a lot of times
it also sounds so sterile and
let
scientific.
me explain to you why this ribbed tank top's not okay.
Right.
It's like there's so many
Yeah,
bad,
okay.
shitty versions. Of that.
Yeah.
This one is great. Thanks, Dave's. And I'm also wearing 505 vintage Levi's from
505. Is that your cut of
505.
choice versus
Yes.
501?
Yeah, I just think. I mean, my ass looks great.
Yeah.
Your
My
ass does
looks
look great.
fucking great in the 505s, and I think that they're a little bit
Orange
more,
tabs. Yeah, you do have a bit of a stain.
Wow, iconic.
Like you beat on yourself.
Is that what I was singing Madonna to you?
yes, it must be. Wait,
Daddy made a mess.
Daddy made a mess. Daddy, it was like a little prayer. Like,
Yeah, well-
I was so blown away.
Yeah.
I was so.
I
blown
pray they don't see the stain.
So 505s really do work.
You get them tailored?
No, these are not tailored, and I didn't even have to hem them, and I got a ton of jeans at this place.
But
vintage twin,
vintage exclusively.
vintage exclusively. I've tried.
Like new. It doesn't,
No,
it never
they're
hit.
not the
Vintage 501s, 505s, they
vibe.
hit diffy. It's just never going to be the same.
Why are they so weird?
I can't
They're
buy
so
new
not
Levi's.
cool.
Yeah.
I don't
How
understand.
many pairs of jeans do you own?
Ooh.
Well, now things have changed because I found the vintage twin on Broadway in Soho, and I'm blowing them up because they've hooked me up.
Okay.
Sam from the vintage twin, and she really listened and helped me get a bunch of jeans. So now I've got like 8 pairs of jeans, and I'm
A whole
really
rotation.
doing great. Because before it was like one really good one and like a subpar, and then like something bad. So then when I'd bust the one pair that I wore basically
you're
as my
talking to the
whole
guy,
thing,
yeah.
it would just bust the crotch out.
Mhm.
Shout out to Sean. Do you guys know Sean?
What's
Sean
his last name?
Jeans. I don't know, but
Sean Jeans?
Joswick?
Sean Jean?
I'm gonna say my secret weapon right now.
He's
He's a seller?
denim repair.
Instagrams 191.
Oh my, yes.
Oh, Sean
yes.
Crawford.
Yeah, no.
What's Sean's last name?
Uh, yeah, it's something with a J. I follow him as well. Yes, he's repaired a bunch of Wranglers
Instagrams
for me.
191.
Yeah, Instagrams.
Sean is the guy to do that. Like he's the only one. He is the secret to my success in denim. Thanks, Sean. But the problem is I'd bust out the crotch and then I killed my other real son. My true love is this one pair of 505s. Anyway, I'm wearing socks from Merci in Paris. I'm wearing boxer shorts also for the Loom, also for Dave's.
Boxer shorts?
Boxers, or not boxer briefs.
Adding to the list. Why not
Why
boxer
would I
briefs?
wear boxer briefs to be on Throwing Fits?
Oh, well, this is
Do you
huge debate that we have.
Do you always wear boxer shorts?
No.
Oh.
I wear boxer. I wear boxer shorts and I wear
briefs.
brief, well,
like tighty
first of all,
whities.
I wear boxer briefs, but they don't make me happy, and I don't think that they are anything. They're just sort of underwear.
There we go.
And I don't feel any type of way. But I like Calvin Klein briefs with the gray Calvin Klein, not the black, not the microfiber and all that stuff. That I like. I think it's a vibe. And the boxers I like.
Mel, I've added you to the list of notable boxer wearers. It is currently Mel Ottenberg, Aaron Levine, Meals by Cooge, that TikTok guy, Nick Wooster, Yoakum from Our Legacy, Old Dirty Bastard, Reynolds Woodcock from the movie Phantom Thread, and Tony Soprano, and myself.
Yeah.
Like, I need a little bit of James, Cooge, and Tony in the whole thing to make it all work. Also, my shoes, which I took off outside, respectfully, are Churches. And my belt is Hermes.
Damn, dude. We got like a high-low thing going on. Is that normally like a little bit of luxury on the waist and the feet, but then like
and the Celine sweater?
Exactly. Yeah.
The sweater is always giving like it's always a designer fit.
Okay.
It's the Row, it's Hermes, it's Celine.
Because people know you. People know you for the Canadian tuxedo, the denim on denim, but like there's another Mel Ottenberg uniform, which is the white Oxford under the black sweater.
You contain multitudes.
You have a few.
I'm wearing my uniform today. It's just not the uniform that I've been doing a lot of recently. But I do really like wearing jeans, and they just fit me. I don't know.
As your star rises, do you feel that being a uniform dresser like boxes you in, and you're like you have to subscribe to that, and you're like, or do you think that maybe more pressure to kind of like spread your wings and fly outside of the uniform
for what, like street style purposes, or like
just like
okay, good question. I definitely don't feel boxed in by my style, because I feel like I've had the same style for a long time, but it's always evolved and it'll always continue to evolve. And it's like, do you feel good? Do you feel like you're giving what you want to be giving?
Those are the two questions you gotta ask.
I do not want to be wearing denim, or
like
today I'm sort of a mess today. I was in LA for 24 hours. I got home at 11:30 last night from Newark, and I got a lot going on. So the Churches and the Oxford shirt that I ironed before coming.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
That's why you're 45 minutes late.
And the real reason I am late, and I do apologize, is that I decided, I was like, I got to get a haircut. I can't talk to these men without a haircut, because sometimes I'm like, if I
need a fresh buzz,
right? And then something crazy happened in the barbershop. So I have a new barber, because I think my barber is either dead or I believe. Fuck, I shouldn't be talking about
people in your life. Garments and people are dropping like flies, dude. It's the Mel curse.
I know, it's the Mel curse. No, but I mean, barbers is a very long and drawn out story for me, as I'm assuming it is.
Well, yeah, that's the strongest relationship you have in your life.
Your best friend, your confidant.
Well, and
consigliere.
And all the ones that fell away, you know. Anyway, this one was the perfect one, and he's missing. I don't know what happened to him.
Do you go to like
he's quote in Michigan, which is very long-term parking. Very long-term parking.
I was gonna say that is
very long-term parking
for like something.
Long-term parking.
Jimmy, he's in Michigan.
Yeah, I know. And then I texted him being like, I'm here. Someone else is cutting my hair. Can you believe it? No response.
Wow.
I know.
Did it go green?
Yeah.
Is
the phone on or off?
Do you go to like a trendy barbershop, or do you go to like a old school New York institution?
Not. Yeah. Just like you have to find the hidden place that
costs $14.
No,
like how much are you paying for your buzz? $14, $15?
Well, first of all, the buzz is new, and the buzz came because I went to this fancy barber shop, Paul Mole, uptown, and they fucked me up. They
fucked your shit up.
They fucked me up because I've been in Europe like a lot in the summertime, and I had been going to fancy barbershops in Milan, and then I'd been on like back-to-back Gucci campaign jobs. So Paul Hanlon, best men's hair
allegedly,
in the motherfucking game, period. The Scorsese of men's haircuts.
Allegedly.
I would say. Him and his team were cutting my hair, so my hair was like really on the level. Then I came home, and Tom Bettridge, do you guys know him?
No.
You guys would like him a lot. He's the creative director of Essence. Used to be that chief of Heist and Bite.
Oh, Tom.
Oh, yes.
Tom.
We are familiar.
Tom motherfucking said, "Oh, go uptown, go to Paul Mole. It's amazing. You'll love
that
it.
intel.
It's where It's where John went to get his haircut.
Sure.
It's where I don't know, like Norman Mailer or whatever." So I was loving it, and it was like
JFK Jr.
bad haircut. A week later, bad haircut. A week later, the most offensive bad haircut.
So you just went.
You didn't say anything in the moment?
Fucked up.
You were just
What
like,
are you
sure.
No. I was like, hey, you've got to do it like Lawrence, the way your hair is, it's like short here and then it goes wide up here.
Yeah.
What about if you said that and they went, cool, they went to there. You look like a fucking loser. You also look like a white supremacist Nazi.
Yeah,
Charlottesville, like full Charlottesville.
Yeah.
They're like,
You
no,
could
I
go
work
Charlotte-
with
full tiki
and you're a
torch.
Jew.
Yes.
Yeah, but you could be Jews will not replace us in 1 second if they gave you a Nazi haircut.
Yeah, no,
He used to have that.
I used to have that one.
Let's just get, let me, this
You're
is-
like,
this is-
I work
this-
with Rihanna. I don't want the Rihanna undercut.
Now I know why I'm here. Is to talk about this. Men in New York need to stop getting Nazi haircuts. Not fucking cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I want to be Gavin fucking McGinnis. He's a fucking loser. Fuck Gavin.
That
McGinnis.
was like
fuck white supremacist haircuts.
I think
Yeah.
we've moved away from
that
that
was hot in the
was
streets like a couple years ago.
yeah.
It's not. Yeah, but the barbers think it's still cool. That's the thing. You look around. There's a fucking loser everywhere with that hair.
It's like we're talking about that like fade with the side part.
with the hard
high
hard
and
part.
tight fade.
or at the very
side
least,
part.
it could be like your hair, but like done. If you do it up here,
Yeah,
it'll
in the
look
front, yeah.
terrible. I
You're
like
right,
your
yeah.
haircut.
Thank
I
you.
like the
Thank
wetness. What's the wet product?
It's a hawthorn avocado seed clay.
You could just do the full Wall Street hair. You should. Do
Yeah,
that someday.
I mean, well,
it's my
I'm
dream.
balding. I don't have the thickness but I would like in a perfect world.
But are you on the pills?
Yeah, Propecia.
Of course. Yeah.
You got to.
You got to. Yeah.
You,
how old are you?
I'm 35.
Yeah,
do you
I've been
take anything?
Taking it since I was like 32, which
Yeah.
was late.
You can never, once you start though, you can never stop. That's the thing. It just becomes like everything.
My friend started taking him when he was like 27, thickest head of hair. He was my age.
Genius.
Thickest head of hair you ever had. Oh, sorry. Anyway, I went to the barbershop. I was late for you guys, but I wanted to get the cut.
What happened
to
though at
be
the
right.
barbershop?
And then I was like, I'm a 3.5. And then my main barber was like, he's a 3.5. And I went to this other guy because my barber was busy. I had to get to you guys. I couldn't wait. So then this guy tries a 3.5. He's like, it doesn't work. And then he goes and he takes a 2 and goes like this. I'm like, what the fuck,
Damn.
man? What the fuck? What the fuck? Like yell, what the fuck in the fucking place?
He just went for it. You didn't give consent. He just you got a 2 without
You're getting
consent.
your
Damn.
haircut at an auto body shop. It sounds like.
I know. And then me and my
You went to Pet
actual
Boys.
barber were horrified that this guy had done that to me.
He tuned you up.
Anyway, but you know what? It's just a haircut.
Yeah,
I
it'll
might
grow
look
back.
Sickly right now,
Yeah.
and it's a little short, but who cares?
Are you gonna keep the buzz going, or are you gonna eventually grow it back to what it was before the buzz? I think there was like an incident over the summer where you're like, I have to buzz now.
Well, like all uniform dressing that we're talking about, I'm going to do it until I'm bored of it. And then
Sure.
I'll just go back to something else.
All right, and we
Love
are
that.
sipping on any jewelry, no jewels.
Absolutely no jewels.
Okay. That's
Is
like
there,
a hard
is there
and fast
reasoning? No
smell.
watch, no rings, no necklaces.
I would like a watch, and I'm zeroing in on like a watch concept, if you will.
Okay. Sounds very high level.
I think it's nice. I'll show you pictures. I have pictures somewhere. A watch will happen.
Okay.
There was a chain from New Top that was like a perfect Cuban link that was great, but it just doesn't. I don't.
Gold?
It was gold. I got to be gold.
Yeah.
I'm too silver for anything
Yeah,
else.
got it.
Even
You're the
white
silver
gold.
fox.
You
give
are the
no
silver fox.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can't. You got to have gold.
Right.
Otherwise, it just looks like
No
cadaver.
piercings either. You're you're the very
They're all
traditional.
gone. The piercings are all gone.
Oh, what did we have?
The earrings here. There was an earring here. And my nipples were pierced.
Oh,
Both
but the
That's
nipple
all-
piercings are gone.
Yeah, they've been gone. They've been gone.
One day you woke up and you're like, I'm too old for this. Is that what happened?
No,
Or
I think that-
uncomfortable.
I don't remember the earlobes coming out. The thing up here on the ear was there for a long time. The nipples, they just come out after a while.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay. Good to know.
It's just one of them got ripped out.
Oh,
during sex,
Jesus
But
Christ.
it wasn't. But I think it didn't hurt. It was
Really?
confusing.
Or
Yeah.
it hurt good.
Yeah.
No, it was not
Hurt
good.
bad. Okay.
I don't know. It doesn't. Wait, what are you guys wearing?
Levi's House of Strauss Stussy boxers.
Wow, this is so embarrassing. Also, vintage Levi's 501s and also Stussy.
Wow.
Damn, we are fucking
Boxer briefs.
lame.
You guys look great.
Thank you.
Mel, you're sipping on a
Yes.
sugar-free Red Bull in a
It's
pint
so
glass with
good.
ice and a grapefruit tall boy spin drift.
Yeah.
Both are so good.
Good.
I'm double teaming.
Fit check, drink check complete.
Yes.
Should we get into the meat and potatoes
Let's
of the
do it.
podcast?
I'm yours. Do with me as you will.
I'm going to rip your nipple piercing out. Mel Ottenberg, since you've taken over interview like 3 or 4 years ago,
A year ago.
1 year ago?
Yeah.
My bad.
It just
you've
feels
taken over
like it's been
interview
so much longer
a
because you
year
really
ago.
Put your, stamp
But you're
on it.
editor in chief of the year from Daily Front Row. What has been the most meaningful feedback that you've gotten from someone close to you?
Like constructive criticism, maybe. Like your ex-boyfriend being like, that denim jacket looks like dog shit.
That cover fucking sucks, Mel. Like, have your parents weighed in?
I'm waiting with bated breath. This is a pregnant pause.
Wait. What was the question again?
What's been the most meaningful feedback you've gotten from someone since you started on this huge undertaking?
The most meaningful feedback I've gotten was when I was in Paris in March, and it was when the Ukraine war started, and I was like running into Ukrainian refugees on the street and Russian refugees that had escaped Moscow and had left everything behind to get out of Russia. And they were like, I was like, what is going on? Are you guys okay? And they're like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And also, like, they were talking to me, and then they were like, oh, Mel, interview just looks so great. It's so cool. And I'm like, guys, what? And then there was something so wild to be like, wait, it's neat to be part of culture and to
provide escapism.
People that are like in such a fucking dark situation.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so entertained by what you do and I love it. And it like really, it made me cry. Actually, I cried.
Who was on the cover
wild.
in March?
Alexander Skarsgård looking like in the Ukraine war, and it was just sort of working. But wait, I really liked it. I mean, I'm serious. I was like, wait, I was thrown off by it, like hardcore, but it also it was touching.
We love your work. Also, we have some fucking missiles. Like,
yeah, I was like, wait, what?
Can you Venmo me?
Yeah.
What? But wait, what? I guess also beyond that, it's just been people being super psyched about interview, and I mean, I've been in
it's the magazine.
Super psyched again, because let's be clear, there was a while where it was, people. I think what people would say is that it was like far from the glory days, right? So it was in a rut for sure.
Well, also everything's far from the glory days, boys. Like we're far from the glory days, so it's been fun to be.
It's like the Ukraine war of print media, That's what they call it.
Babe, you said it, I didn't.
Yeah.
I feel like we're so far from the glory days, but why not have fun? Like, we are here. The world is ending.
Do you feel more free? The fact that like there isn't like super high stakes in like print media necessarily?
Well, to me,
and a lot of money.
Say like, print is dead. Whatever. Let's take some risks. Or like, it doesn't mean that I'm not really into what I'm doing. It's just thinking like, hey, like, let's not overthink everything.
Right.
We've got to take chances. There's no reason for stuff to be. The answer is yes, there's some freedom to that. Yes. And there's also a freedom. Interview is a very independent magazine. It's a lot smaller than all the other magazines of
How big
note,
is the
pretty
staff?
much.
Full-time staff.
Under 20.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, it's a small.
Because the
we're a
perception, I think,
small-
is that it's like this, iconic, monolithic, legacy media brand, but it's only 20 people.
Well, it might be that, but also, I mean, because it has a huge history. It was started by Andy Warhol 53 years ago. Blah blah blah. But also, we are independent and it's small, but that's fun.
Yeah.
I like being
You would prefer that to like an Ivory Tower, Condé Nast, Hearst type situation.
Yes,
absolutely.
What's the best feedback you've gotten from someone famous besides Kim Kardashian just fucking hanging dumper on the cover?
Hanging cheeks.
The best feedback, I guess the best feedback is more and more people that are down to play with us, and they know that they're coming to us to do something really
that they wouldn't
fun,
do with somebody
that
else.
they wouldn't do with someone else.
Absolutely.
So I feel like that as I think about next year, and I think about the people that I think are going to be on the cover of like the next 4 issues. I like know it's like the assignment isn't always going to be the same, but the assignment is definitely to have fun.
Yeah.
That's the through line, the connective tissue with everything that you got.
Yeah, like we don't
fun.
Well, or like you're not going to do, it's not the, no one, is coming to us to just do the cookie cutter fast one that they know exactly what it's going to be. They're coming to us knowing that they're not exactly sure what they're going to get, but they want to do something.
I'll just say this, Mel. What other editor-in-chief would we want to have on the podcast?
No, none. Well, I mean, if Anna Wintour wanted to, but she's not, I guess, editor-in-chief anymore. But yeah, legacy media people are boring as fuck, dude, for the most part.
Well, thank you for considering me to come on your show.
We were like begging you, dude.
I'm happy to be here.
I
just didn't want to do it in the summer because I don't want to talk about men's clothes.
Well, I think you're a recent fan of throwing fits, which we're going to talk about coming up. But I got to ask you this: is putting Kim Kardashian's shitter on the cover of Interview or any magazine really the ultimate hack to selling copies and getting traffic? Like, must have gone crazy, no?
Well, to me, like I think that if you're going to put Kim Kardashian on your cover, you have to think, what's the hack? What's the break the internet? I mean, Kim's so famous, right? And she's so mega famous, and she's also fun and down to do something if you really show her something, like her Balenciaga like face cover thing at the Met Gala, which I feel that she won the Met Gala that year. Okay, and then when the full shutdown with the Marilyn Monroe dress, which I loved. Right. And then I loved all the people that were so upset, devastated. She ripped it. The bullshit fucking memes showing this fake ass bullshit like before that looked like it had some like Snapchat filter from the 12-year-old on it. And then
it was a deep fried dress.
It was bullshit. And anyway, I love that because also Viva Hate and people hating on what you're doing is part of the currency of the culture.
Right. If you don't have haters, you ain't popping. That's facts.
Literal facts. So therefore, if you're going to do Kim, you got to do something crazy at the end of the day.
Hang cheeks.
Jockstrap. Also jockstrap.
God bless America.
A jockstrap. A, God bless America. B, what an ass. C, show me a more motherfucking famous ass.
Yeah.
And D, y'all don't have jock straps, but maybe you should because you probably look great in them.
Absolutely. Get a little lift.
Need the jock strap in a 505.
Yeah.
Get the cheeks bumping.
Yeah.
Do you have a dream person you would have loved to see on the cover of Interview one day?
Many. Yeah.
Who's up there?
Let's manifest real quick.
Okay, let's manifest. The Gauze.
Yeah.
Ken. Oh yeah, Ken. I'm really into Ken.
So you were just obviously did the Gucci campaign. You saw him in person. Plastic surgery? Yeah or no? No. Because you saw those rumors, right?
No.
Oh, during some of the press for Barbie. This is pre the Gucci shoot that you guys did for Gucci luggage, correct?
That's correct.
There was these pictures, and it might have been a bad picture, but people were like, "Look at this guy; he has ruined his face."
Absolutely not true.
Okay, good to thank God.
No,
because he's just like me for real. And I want him as handsome.
I know. I love him. He's so beautiful.
No.
We can look at the fitting
Efron,
pictures.
Bro, come on.
Like, we don't, but we won't.
No, there was filler rumors that I saw swirling around Gauze, but
like who hasn't had some stuff done? You know,
I've never had stuff done. As you guys,
this is a
I mean, like on the A-list Gosling level. I mean, us citizens.
I wonder how old he is. He has definitely not had plastic surgery or ruined his face. He looks amazing. Okay. And I love.
Is he a nice guy? Or is he
yes, I really liked him a lot. So I'm really into Ken.
So tapping back in with Ken for sure.
Obviously, Larry David. If you hear this, you're always going to be number one for me for a little while longer. He's only said no, but no's, are exciting.
He's actually turned down.
Yeah, multiple times. But I mean, we could expect him to turn down.
Yeah, I guess. What's a no, but an almost yes.
Whatever, it's fine.
Yeah, it'll happen.
But I love, wait, let's think. Olivia Rodrigo.
Okay, there we go.
Would be hot.
And when you think of these people, are they just because you're a fan of them, or do you have do you know that they would be down to play around and do a fun concept for the cover, or both?
I think that I'd be into doing a fun concept with them. I'd be into getting them talking. I'd be into figuring out how to seduce them into talking about stuff that they wouldn't normally be talking about before. Wait, shit, I have a long list of people. Lady Gaga would be great. She's never been on the cover.
Really?
Wait, what are some other dudes that I really want on the cover? I don't know. My mind's a blank. But Ken and Larry.
Yeah.
Ken, Larry, Olivia.
That'd be honestly,
Stephanie,
I'd love to read that conversation between both those guys. That could be a fun one too, right there.
There you go.
Mel, when you came in and were given the Herculean task of revamping Interview as editor-in-chief, what were the things in your opinion? And this is no disrespect to the people behind you,
the previous
before
regime.
you, but what did you think immediately had to go? Like just immediately had to get out the paint so that you guys could like rebuild?
Well, I became the creative director of Interview in 2018. So I had been part of like the redesign and the relaunch.
You were in the trenches,
and I was in the trenches, and I really wanted it to be as different from the old regime as possible because I just wasn't interested in what they were doing. And that's really not a diss. It's just a fact. And
it's your opinion.
I grew up on Interview, and I looked at Interview for its mega stars done in fun ways, but also really learning about New York or cool people that looked sick. And then I was really into them, and I ripped their pictures out and put them on my wall. And also fashions that was like fashion superstars, pop superstars, and weirdo people that I learned about in Interview. So that sort of energy of what excited me about it as a teenager was what I was really looking towards. And that does not mean that I wanted to do something retro or vintage. It was just that energy.
Would you say it was aspirational in that regard?
Well, for me, it was very aspirational because I looked at that thinking, this is the New York I want to be a part of. Then I moved to New York, and it wasn't the New York I wanted to be a part of, or I didn't think very much about it. It never was. And then when I got the call to join, it was like, oh shit, I want to make this like what I think in my head. I know what I want it to be. It's just one of those moments where you know that you're going to do something. And then as editor-in-chief, I feel that I wanted to really be focused about what the point of view and vision was while having it still remain an open book for a lot of different points of view. I just think it just seemed more definitive. And I also felt that in a world where no one reads anymore, how do you get people reading your shit? And I think that a lot of that is the approach to interviews and the kind of interviews I want to read.
Right, absolutely.
Which I wasn't a part of before.
Do you think you've gotten interviewed to that place yet, or is there still room to like grow into that?
There's always room for more of that. But like some specific things this year were Donald Glover interviewing himself, which was great because I feel like he gave much more insightful questions and answers than he would have with an interview. I guess what I'm trying to say is there's just this whole like PR machine, which I completely understand.
Of course,
where it's like you can just have a boring conversation talking about the process that no one wants to read or gives a shit about.
Or has read 100 times
and has
already.
read 100 times already. And it's like just people talking, and it's so safe. And then it's often edited down to be even safer.
Or like approved by the person and their team and shit.
No. I mean, like, to me, it's like, I like just seducing people into having fun conversations. Otherwise, what's the point?
The Art of Seduction by Mel Ottenberg.
It's chapter 37 of my book.
That's just what having a podcast is, Mel.
Yeah.
I'm feeling it. I feel very seduced right now. I drank my whole Red Bull, and I'm
don't worry, we didn't
jack to the tits.
We didn't slip anything in there. Don't. I put some Molly in there. Mel, what celebs have you worked with, either in your capacity as a stylist or with Interview, that you would actually want to hang out with on the weekend? Because like there are people that are just like robots, just a pretty face, but like when you get them to open up, who do you actually want to give your precious free time to? Because you're friends with a lot of celebrities. Let's be clear.
We love. I am lucky to have worked with so many people that I think are really cool. Rihanna, awesome. Lana Del Rey, awesome. Bella Hadid, awesome.
Mela Hadid, Mela Hadid.
That's you.
Mela
That's
Hadid.
you.
Mela Hadid. That's me, right?
Inshallah.
Shit. Wait. Who? Troye Sivan, love.
Oh,
he's so fun. Jeremy O'Hara's the best.
The other Jay Harris.
Wait, there's a lot of people.
Yeah,
clearly.
Do you hang out with these people when you're?
Well, I would say hang out. I've hung out with Rihanna a few times this year. I've hung out with Lana Del Rey a few times this year. Gwendolyn Christie, the most fun person ever. Blah blah blah.
Maybe. How about this? Who, in terms of the never meet your heroes idiom, who has disappointed you when you were like, fuck, I kind of wish that I hadn't tried to kick it with blank because now I don't respect.
Well,
them or like them.
I feel like I don't love styling my heroes, the people that I've really put on this pedestal my whole life, because I enjoy keeping them there.
Right.
So like I did,
you don't want to open them up to scrutiny.
Early in my career, I styled Linda Evangelista for V Magazine, and I have nothing against Linda Evangelista,
right?
But I just didn't. I was like, oh, I wish I hadn't broken the fourth wall,
right?
Or then
right.
I did Diane Keaton last year.
Oh no!
And I just felt too reverential. Like I felt too like, let's just do it however she's going to want to do it.
You're too thirsty.
It's like too.
You couldn't contribute.
It's too. Sometimes it's hard for me to break the fourth wall with people like that. Like I wouldn't want to do Grace Jones, or I've never met Debbie Harry, who I really want to meet. Shout out to Debbie Harry, who I fucks with so hard. But like we were doing Debbie Harry once, and I was like, oh, I want to style it. And I'm like, oh wait, I can't style this. We need the kids. Let's get the kids to do
I'm
this.
too close to this.
Too close to like the
Debbie Harriness of it all.
Of the me. Like I just don't want to be saying like, wait, let's wear this. Ooh, actually, never mind. Let's do that. I don't know. I just can't explain it. So people really disappointing me.
It's more like you disappointing yourself is what I'm hearing. Because you're like,
you know what? Listen, you got to learn from your mistakes.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I feel is like, if there's someone that I just love too hard, like Diane Keaton, I don't want to fucking style them.
That's fair.
What about in terms of fashion though? Who are your favorite people in fashion to party with?
Who are my favorite people in fashion? Like who are the funnest?
Yes.
Yeah, the most fun.
Okay. Pat McGrath, the literal most fun.
Okay.
I mean,
iconic,
dying laughing, like fell over,
right?
Chair falling over, blah blah blah. So funny. I was just with her in Paris. It was so fucking fun, and I laughed so hard. Rick Owens, so fun.
That's what everyone says.
He's
right?
So
he's our talk about the pedestal. I mean, Dick Ovens himself. He's
Dick Ovens.
Yeah,
Dick Ovens is so great, and he's just really. He's
just a fun loving guy.
I mean,
he's just a positive fun guy. He's very like.
Do you like hanging with Michelle too, or just Rick?
I do. I love hanging with both of them. I hung out with both of them. I've hung out with both of them. Wait, in Paris, I actually had a nice time hanging out with both of them separately. I went and hung out with them at their house, and I did a little thing with Rick. And then
what about Tyrone?
I had dinner. Also love Tyrone.
The sus man.
I had dinner with Michelle and some friends. It's a hot world.
Does Michelle eat like a normal person, or does she eat like a is she like, because she's very, to me, I mean, she's a witch,
she's
right?
A witch. So she's like,
does she eat like a witch, or does she eat like a civilian?
We went to Caviar Caspia and we ate like the baked potato with the blah blah blah,
caviar, sour cream or whatever.
I don't remember what fixins. Else. With the normal fixins, But also, what's cool about those guys is like sometimes they will go out dancing and they'll be out late. I mean, they're just like cool.
Yeah.
Okay, and then who else is fun? Michael Kors is the most fucking funny.
Really?
Oh my god.
He's out of pocket, right? Like he says wild shit.
Fucking amazing.
That's got to be the most unexpected answer.
Oh my god, he's so fucking hysterical.
People don't like him.
Story, I do. I think he's fucking great. He's hysterical. He's so funny, and he tells you the best stories where you just cannot fucking believe the story.
Well, he's been everywhere, right?
About them olden days, and they're great stories. I really like Michael Kors. Yeah. Okay, that's
it's a whole who's who.
Was it? Did Michael Kors get in trouble? I might be misremembering, but when there was the riots and protesting in Cairo,
that was Kenneth Cole.
Oh, that was Kenneth Cole.
Yeah.
Sorry, never mind.
Not Michael Kors.
No,
not even close.
I also think Demna, we gotta say, is the funnest because he's had so much fun with fashion. I mean, a potato chip bag.
When you're actually having a conversation with him, though, like, is it a normal conversation or is it kind of like always?
Does he treat you like a real person, or is he putting on like the kind of weird avant-garde facade?
Is he like very much, showing you his like leather Lay's bag and asking you to like comment on it, or is it just like a normal guy?
No, I think he's like a normal guy. Like I'm not close with him the way I'm close. Like I've spent a lot of time with Rick.
Yeah.
As a friend for many years, I've spent a lot of time with Michael, styling Michael Kors stuff, and realizing, wait, this guy is the hoot, like the ultimate hoot, and I just want like 80 more stories now. But
Demna, you and Demna, you're not as close.
Yeah. But we text, and also I think that what is really fun about Demna is more that I think the shows are so fun and so genius. And then now, if you get backstage, you just can like take the pictures and the videos and all
Chat
that.
with the models.
How open all that
it's
stuff
cool.
is.
The access seems
a very new thing. And
versus this kind of like intentionally like this is private and special and it needs to be mysterious.
You can't go backstage.
Not for the media.
Yeah, and also maybe this happened to only happen a few times, and that won't be forever. But it truly is fun.
Have you and Demna texted about Kanye West?
No.
Should we talk about Kanye right now? Should we get this out of the way?
Sure.
Do you want to?
I mean, what was? Okay, so you're in Paris.
Where to begin?
You're in Paris recently, and you were walking into the Yay season 9 show with Lisa Rinna, Yeezy season 9. What was seeing what we've seen over the past few weeks with Ye and the White Lives Matter and doubling down in Candace Owens and the anti-Semitism? Like, what was, apart from that, what was the vibe in the room when like the White Lives Matter shirt came out?
Was it cursed? Were the vibes cursed from jump?
Okay, so I feel like I was in like a pop explosion the entire Paris. Like I was like in everybody's face with making TikToks.
Yeah.
Like,
You've been leading to the TikToks.
You're killing it, by the way. Must follow.
Pop. And like I was also, and I was mellow too. I was actually more mellow.
Doesn't seem mellow, by the way.
But because I'd be like just chilling, just be like, let's listen to this song in the car.
Yeah.
Me and TT, my driver, and we'd just like drive around. And then I'd like, have a coffee. I must have been drinking a lot of coffee.
It seems like it.
But then I would go into the show and I'd be like, pop. And then I'd leave and be like, cool, let's go. Or like, hey, TT, like, do you have a restaurant that you think around here would be chill for me to go hang out at or whatever? And then I'd go back into the next one and be like, pop. So anyway, this is like, and then so we get to the thing, and then I really pop off with Lisa Rinna. I really enjoyed meeting her, and she gave me all this like tea about how
all the tea,
all the tea. And then the speech starts, and so what I mean is it was just a strange moment to be there and see the whole thing. And I was just, I don't know, I guess I was in the mood for some Yay.
So you were feeling it.
I was in the mood to be there.
I was like
in the mood for the whole thing. And
it's
then,
like in your pre-sobriety days, you were in the mood for some Yay.
Is that what they call it?
It's a cocaine thing. It's a cocaine joke.
Yeah. Oh. Yes, sure.
But this was okay. So you're at Yay.
So anyway, I guess because meaning I don't know. I was just like,
Also, I think what people don't realize is that for the people that are there, they're not seeing the shitstorm snowball happening on like social media, right? You're just like there.
Well, you're there and you're watching him talk. Okay, so like if I'm
Mel standing.
You're Mel standing, yeah. Thanks, Lawrence. Mel standing, and so he's like talking like here. Oh, sorry. He's talking here, and then everyone's over here, and then he starts turning over here, and you're like, oh,
what does that shirt say?
Wait a second.
It's like, what does that cool Pope shirt say? Oh no!
Wait, what lives? Oh,
so instantly, like, there's a flip that switch in the room.
Kill.
It's a unique experience, and
the vibes were harshed.
Yeah,
instantly
to some degree. I'm sure.
Well,
he's like, well, maybe he's got
was Jean-Paul Gaultier like, he's got a point. He's got a point.
No. Like,
John Galliano.
Like
John Galliano.
Something. Let's say the vibes got harsher soon after.
Okay.
When the avalanche of social stuff.
Because people were storming out, right? Too, or that's what
I didn't see anyone storming out.
Because that was reported, and then it's like, were people really?
No, I was like, I'm sitting down and watching the show. I mean, I'm also here to. I'm also here to like. I don't.
You got to report on it.
Yeah, I'm
doing your job.
I'm in. Yeah, I mean, I'm here,
There's a lot of people
eyes
that claim that as
open,
an
ready
excuse
to
as well.
watch the thing. Yeah,
Was John Galliano? What was his reaction to White Lives Matter?
I didn't see John Galliano.
Okay.
I saw his name card that
Yeah.
was like sitting next to Anna Wintour because I was walking around looking for my seat.
Mm.
I wonder if him and Kanye have been discussing politics,
History?
And
social studies.
First of all, hold on. I see what you guys are doing here. I have nothing against John Galliano. I don't have anything against John
He
Galliano.
partied a little too hard.
He partied way too hard.
He was in the mood for Ye.
atoned for his
He was
comments.
spanked.
terrible reprehensive
Mhm.
behavior, and I really do think that atonement
we should forgive
is
people. But you believe in
essential.
forgiveness.
Yeah, I have
Anna gave him
friends that are German, Lawrence. Like, I've been to Berlin.
Anna gave him a light
Lawrence.
spanking.
Like, blah 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 blah. So like,
Right,
that's how I
right,
feel.
yeah.
Or like, I'm not going to waste time hating all the people that hated on me for being
Oh, sure.
gay or whatever,
Right.
like all that kind of shit. I just like don't have time for that. So anyway, yeah, that, but also the DEFCON 3 was like a week later. no?
DEFCON 3.
DeathCon.
DEFCON.
Yeah, literally.
Death.
Which honestly,
Typo,
Also,
Freudian
I'm
slip.
wearing. That's why also where I'm wearing my
Lift shits.
my
Yeah.
lift shits, baby. I'm wearing my Ralph shirt in solidarity with my motherfucking
I believe
Jews.
he thought that DEFCON was DeathCon. I don't think that was like
Yeah, Kanye's not a-
intentional. I think he just didn't know.
Let's
I've been-
not. Really?
Let's not
I don't-
analyze his
I
mind.
don't-
Really, Lawrence?
Well, listen, I'm not.
We got a Ye
That's a
apologist
little,
over here.
like-
No.
Okay.
Well, so as it stands,
Okay, streetwear guy. Is that what you're going to give me? Because I'm not taking it.
as it stands right now, so yeah, how do you feel about this kind of flare up of Kanye's anti-Semitism that has always been like there? It's been like, whether it's supporting Louis Farrakhan or apparently stuff that he said like on the record but was taken off the record at TMZ. Like, where are you right now? What's your headspace?
I
on
haven't
this
read
guy?
anything about the TMZ.
Well, it's all like praising Hitler and Nazis, apparently.
I want to read it. And also, why was it taken away?
That's what people are saying, especially
Because it shouldn't be.
Right, it should have. But and it's kind of already. I mean, this is what like you were familiar with this already, like in terms of like what his feelings might have been.
Not necessarily.
No,
All this new stuff isn't
Can't believe
coming
we're
out.
talking about this right now.
I know. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. You're Jewish.
I
You
am,
wanna get
but I
your
am
perspective?
Jewish, and I, reading that stuff, you just sort of like, come on, man, like,
Mhm.
really?
Yeah.
And also, like, it's so beyond the pale, not cool.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's so beyond the pale, not cool to be like, oh, never mind because of what talent? No.
Well,
Right,
see,
right. I see.
In your
We're not
in your
making apologies
in
for
your
this
power
one.
in your position of power, Mel, like in fashion, like and the people at this tier, like are people collectively like done with Kanye in the fashion world, or is it?
It's a great question. I have been I would assume so without some sort of real change and remorse. And
Mhm.
I listen, I actually have a lot of love for Kanye on a personal note because I've known him for a really long
Yeah.
time, and I've had some really amazing conversations with him, and a lot of my early things we've done some interesting stuff together through the years. And
Has Kanye ever mentioned your name in a lyric?
He's never mentioned my name in a
I was gonna
lyric.
say I've listened to every Kanye song. I
Because
don't
Mel
believe ever
has
got-
a lot of rhyming.
yeah,
potential,
never got
you know?
name dropped.
Yeah, but I mean, like, it's not like that. But but this seems just beyond. I would also say that, like I said before, like Viva Hate, man. Like if you're gonna do,
Mhm.
if not everyone's gonna like what you do.
Are you a Morrissey guy? Do you love Morrissey? You're a big Smiths guy. I'm assuming that's the Viva Hate reference.
That
right?
is the Viva Hate reference, but also Viva Hate just makes sense to me in my
Yeah,
brain with
right.
the world that we live in.
Yeah.
Well,
So meaning like if you're gonna dish it,
Yeah.
yeah. Mel,
get it.
let's move on from Lawrence's favorite celebrity to that everybody hates to maybe a celebrity that everybody loves.
Okay.
Your homie, Bad Gal
I
Riri.
can't believe I
Bad
just talked to
gal.
you guys about. I just.
Well, Lawrence is about to bust out.
How did we we just do that?
We seduced you.
Oh my God, I've been fucking seduced by 2 straight men in Brooklyn. Again.
Oh, it's third time this week.
It's just like 98, Mel.
It's not like, but also, come on.
Yeah.
I mean, don't come for my people like that.
Yeah.
It's not going to work.
No, I totally get it, man.
Yeah.
It's not going to fucking work.
We had to mention it.
He's not.
No, and you know what? Hey, we had to mention it.
We had to.
Ye's not going to commit the next pogrom. We're pretty good. But again, let's move on to a celebrity that everybody loves.
Let's do that.
And we're going to hear
Please.
Lawrence's best Bayesian accent.
Please don't.
Bad gal Rihanna.
Yes.
You guys have worked together for a long time, right? Like over 10 years now?
Well, no. We haven't worked together in years.
But you started working together a long time ago.
Yes.
And you've done a lot of work together.
We have.
What's the favorite fit that you've styled Rihanna in?
Oh.
Your personal fave.
Okay.
Top gal.
My top gal.
Top gal fit.
My top gal. The battle of the top gal fits is always going to be the yellow 2015 Guo Met Gala cape thing.
The omelet.
The omelet,
baby. The omelet.
The omelet heard round the world.
She's always going to be battling with the 2014 Adam Selman stone encrusted naked dress.
Okay.
Those 2 bitches are always going to be battling.
Do you guys see the memes, like the omelet memes? Like, and do you enjoy them?
Oh my God. It was like, of course. You think I didn't know? Oh my God, I'm so upset. My day's ruined because of all these memes. Memes are fucking genius.
Yeah, you're
Those
a meme
memes
lover.
were so good.
Yeah.
Like, I believe I even remember my Instagram post that day, which is so long ago, that was like, good morning and thank you for the memes. Because I woke up with the worst hangover just looking at all these memes, loving them.
Brought
They're
you back
so
to life.
good.
Back to
all the
life.
people at the party and like this lady in a red dress, this like Russian lady on the thing, and then the omelet, and then Sarah Jessica Parker's like fire
Yeah.
with the omelet and the thing. Like every single one was fucking fire.
Let's flip the coin real quick. What's the worst fit that you styled her in your opinion?
Well, there was
Something that might have aged very poorly.
First of all, the thing that I like about Rihanna is that she was always more down to try something than have it be the ultimate fit. So it wasn't like everything had rather delve into the unknown.
Right. She wasn't always going for perfection she wasn't always playing it safe.
Exactly. So you're not everything is gonna be the ultimate blah blah blah. But there's one show. There's one look from a video I always hated. I'm not going to mention it. It just wasn't. I didn't like it. I hated it at the time, and then I didn't like it at the thing. Whatever. Still don't like it. Then, and then there was like one award show look that was just. It just wasn't enough of a thing.
Right.
It wasn't Rihanna.
It didn't
Wasn't
pop.
Rihanna enough.
It didn't pop, and I also feel like it said neither of us really cared about this thing.
Ooh.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just
Shout out the MTV Music
I was going to say, sounds like a VMA.
No. Oh yeah. Wait. Hold on. The VMA Hood by Air pink outfit that she's dueling with those other 2 bitches. So
Yeah.
the 3 girls are
So the
doing
VMA, we just put some respect on
pink
the VMAs.
Hood
You
by
gotta
Air
you gotta bring
VMA
it.
versus from 2016 versus Guo Yellow Omelet versus Adam Selman Naked Sparkle 2014.
That's the triumvirate, the top three.
Those are the 3 girls. Yeah.
What was like
love
the
it.
general process in working with her in coming up with like a big fit for a big event, like beyond just her beyond her willing to explore the unknown? What was the process like?
Well, there was always it's like a conversation, finding. I think that Rihanna was really great at pushing me always to push the envelope.
It was a symbiotic
She was
relationship.
good
truly.
at pushing me to push her envelope.
Okay.
And I was always looking for the thing that I felt was going to succeed, but also excite someone that has seen it all. And it's going to be like, that's the thing.
Impress the
And
people that never are impressed.
It was always like a collaboration, because I don't really believe that you should be like, oh, it's all about this. You've got to do this. You've got to do this. You can see that people, I always wanted her to really wear and own the thing, whatever the thing was.
How rare is that? How rare is that in like celebrity styling? Because it seems like so many celebs are just like putting on what they're told to put on.
And that just looks so bad, right?
It's like a lot of times
people
mannequins.
just look awkward mannequins, and it's not a vibe.
Yeah,
not at all.
What's something about her that would surprise people?
She really is like the smartest person I've ever met.
Like a full-on genius.
She's like a full-on genius.
Yeah.
And isn't trying to prove to you that she's a genius, and isn't trying to show off her geniusness. But man, I mean,
a humble genius.
A humble genius.
I don't even know if humble's the word, because she's such a mega diva icon star.
Yeah.
But really, the
a
smartest.
DL genius, a low key genius.
But is it even DL at this point? I don't know. But
no, she's a billionaire.
To me, her brilliance is just amazing.
Second to none.
Do you guys still text?
Yeah.
What do you mainly text? Like memes, like pictures of the baby?
Sometimes. No, there's no baby picture. I don't know the baby's name. Nobody knows the baby's name.
Yeah,
really, right?
It's not out, right?
Yeah, it's not out
by design.
I wouldn't ask. Wait, let's see.
It's got to be memes, no?
Yo, what's your baby's name?
Yo, these two straight guys in Brooklyn are asking what your baby's name is.
Yeah, we're live. What's the baby's
let's
name?
FaceTime Rihanna, dude.
Robin, you're on FaceTime.
There's a meme.
Okay,
Of course.
from her, from you.
There's a picture of me and someone that we both know.
All right.
There's a meme. There's
stars.
Wait, what
just
am
like
I
us.
writing here? Wait,
No, what'd you text Rihanna?
Yeah. Uh-oh.
what is this about?
Uh-oh.
Is it beef?
Is it just something funny? No,
Okay.
it's just, I don't know.
Is
They're
she
funny.
the most famous person in your phone? Or do you have who would even usurp her? Beyonce, Obama,
Elon Musk, like
Beyonce, Elon, and Obama are not in my phone.
not yet.
I met Beyonce a couple weeks ago. I met Beyonce. Beyonce had a party, and I went to the party. It was like the last night of Fashion Week. It was like a week and a half ago.
Paris.
It was in Paris.
I think I heard about
And
this.
Pat McGrath introduced me and my friend Robert to Beyonce. She shook both of our hands, and then right at that moment, our friend Matthias had this huge like gin and tonic in his hand, and it dropped and it shattered like everywhere. Like
Party foul.
and
Mortifying.
We were like, that's so crazy. And then I was like, remember when you just dropped a giant cocktail
Oh
like
my
in front of
God.
Beyonce and it shattered everywhere?
So what was her reaction? Was she cool?
I
as a
don't even
cucumber?
notice. I was just like, time to keep it moving.
Yeah,
moving. Keep it
we're
moving,
outta
people.
here.
I was like, I didn't drop this.
the
right?
G and T on B. Damn.
The G and T
Wow.
on B.
So you didn't even get to talk to Beyonce?
I didn't expect to, but I
Right.
did.
What do you even
meet
talk to her
her,
about? Like,
and you know,
Was she
she's-
familiar with your work?
I have no idea. I mean,
Absolutely.
I don't
Well-
know. I mean, I have no
Mel,
idea.
have you ever been starstruck? I guess like when like
I get
styling Diane Keaton and
starstruck.
shit.
Oh yeah. I get starstruck by people like I was just saying. I was just saying it's always people like Bobby Trendy or Kelly Kalorian Ben Simon. Like those are the people where I'm like I want to go talk to them, but I can't do it because I'm too starstruck.
You know you're going to be like a thirsty little bitch about it.
I don't know. It's just like my level for like some insane celebrity like that is too much. I can't handle it. I can't handle
Because you're a
their-
fan, right? Clearly, I think that's,
Yeah, I'm a
that's why
fan.
that's why you're good at what you do. Is because like you are. And I
I'm
think,
a fan.
Yeah, that's why also we're good at what we do. We love this shit.
Yeah.
You know? That's how you got to approach it. That real, true, blue, unbridled enthusiasm.
I completely agree with you guys, and I also feel like in this world that's so shitty and boring, and everyone's trying to be all nonchalant
Too cool
about stuff.
for school.
You're not cool.
Fuck off.
No.
Fuck off. Fuck you.
Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
Mel, your meme text buddy, who you also don't know what you text Rihanna about. Her BD is ASAP Rocky, which some people or a lot of people think
Yeah.
is probably the most stylish, well-dressed celebrity in the world. Who are some male celebrities that you think are actually stylish? Because he's definitely in rare air up there.
100%.
There's not that many.
He is in rare air. I don't know. Can you prompt me? Can you ask me?
Tyler, the Creator.
He was at that party looking real good.
And we're talking personal stuff. by the
Yeah,
way. We're
yeah,
not
not
talking-
red carpet shit.
No. It was a 10.
Yeah,
It looked that the fit was a 10.
Frank Ocean. Oh, okay.
Jonah Hill.
Major.
Yeah.
Yeah, love.
fuck with
Come
Jonah?
on. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun.
Shia LaBeouf.
Remember Shia's outfits, that Instagram account?
Yeah.
That was a good account.
The guy shut it down because of his name is Bobby Davidson. He fucks with our show. Shut up, Bobby. He shut it down because of the, everything that came out with Twigs and his previous relationship.
No, I understand that, but it's not fun anymore.
But
I also will say that terrible people wear good outfits. Melania Trump.
Look, Hugo Boss.
Melania Trump?
I always had a problem with the way Melania Trump was covered in the American press because they were never also saying, and by the way, she looks fucking great. Like her outfit where she's wearing the 6-inch Louboutins and the jeans and the FLOTUS hat when she's going to see the
one that she like NFT'd off or something, like
or all that. Like she looked great.
You're not even saying that ironically, like you legit, or is there irony?
I'm not saying that ironically because also Darth Vader looked fucking great. He looked fucking great.
Yeah, I mean the original goth, bro.
Yeah,
that was
the
Rick
original
Rick.
goth. Like mad respect.
Yeah,
damn. Who are some other like male celebs that people? Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah, Gyllenhaal. His stylist is what? Julie Regolia, right?
Oh, Julie. Yeah, is his stylist.
I think on red carpet. I don't know about like day to day.
Yeah,
no. Julie is not his stylist. That guy is his stylist.
Oh, never mind. Maybe I'm thinking of someone else.
What do you think about
what's his name? The guy.
But he wears like Xenia suits and he looks good. But that's all red carpet shit.
But he's like a Xenia ambassador, no? What about Harry Styles?
Oh,
Harry.
I really wanted to go to the show at Madison Square Garden. There was like 70 shows, which I didn't go to any of them, but I really wanted to go because apparently when you go to the show, then you really fall in love with Harry Styles. And so I feel like as someone that's just watching it on my phone, I can't fully answer the question.
Bought in yet.
No.
Okay, that's fair.
Well, I think like I think that the illusion of male celebrities that dress well is something that is like something that's very propped up and easily once you start like pulling on that thread, like it's a fucking illusion.
It all unravels. Like a lot of these guys have absolutely no personal style, which is why someone like Rocky,
if you have any,
is revered because he clearly has such an amazing sense of personal style.
But who just had? I mean, Shia definitely has great personal style.
Yeah.
Harry, I'm assuming Harry's always wearing it. I don't know. It's always working.
Yeah.
It's always working. Is it not working?
But I wonder if you just were to see him, if he was just grabbing a coffee and he's not Gucci'd up.
Right? He's like vintage shit.
Yeah, I guess.
My guess is he looks great. Then.
I'm sure. And he's fucking beautiful, man.
What about like the whole kind of like, gender bending, queer baiting even with Harry? Like are there any trends in menswear you're seeing out there that you actually really like? That you think guys should maybe lean more into?
Yeah, maybe with fall coming up.
Let's talk clothes for a second. Let's talk clothes for once.
This is why we waited. We waited for so long to have you
on. Trends
for fall.
Trends
for the men at home, the young impressionable
for the man
at
home.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that no Nazi haircuts.
Okay. Yes.
What
haircut do you like? Is it like kind of let the lettuce flow? Do you like more of a cropped
straight guy haircuts?
Okay. Like what do you have?
I guess I mean like just like classic,
I
just like normal shit.
Let's normalize heterosexuality.
Yeah,
I need it.
We need straight guys need representation in hair.
Yeah. Wait. What else? I'd like to see more tailoring. That's like all over the place.
Yeah.
Like just coming back hard. I feel like that's what I get most excited about when I see a guy looking cool.
Like on a more day-to-day basis, you want like
a casual suit.
Yeah. Like someone that's giving like 90s Armani Hollywood blows me up, and that's my fantasy for myself too, but it's more exciting on a younger,
some easy, breezy silhouette.
Like a three-button Armani vibe suit.
Yeah.
I think is just the sickest
soft,
idea.
That's the platonic ideal right now for sure.
I think that Donald Glover's short shorts really stand out for this year because I thought he looked great. And I also
was that like a 3-inch inseam?
He's like being like, lol, I'm going to wear this outfit and show off my legs, and they're going to shoot it, and I'm going to laugh hysterically about it on my phone. And I think that's exactly what he's doing.
And his Get Money gut too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like
himself. Jacked, kind of fat. It's a good look.
I think he looks great.
Yeah, he looks fantastic. He's a guy that we didn't mention, but great personal style in my opinion.
I think that he looks so good. Like the great haircut, great facial hair. Is not overexposed. Enjoys wearing a hot short to show off how hot he is. Looks good dressed. Looks good less dressed.
Yeah,
I'm into it.
What about trends you don't like besides the Nazi haircuts? Like, what are some trends
we hate right now, Mel?
Yeah, what fucking sucks?
What are we hating right now?
What are we Viva hating?
Viva Hate.
Viva Hate is also a good title. Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm just seeing a blank. Can you remind me what sucks?
Okay, there's a lot of like grown man streetwear, which is like there's a lot of blue collar stolen valor, like guys in New York that look like they're fucking on Duck Dynasty, right?
Well, yeah, I feel like
the camo hat or the Carhartt double knees. As like I'm an art director, but I'm dressed like
Then there's guys that are like in Ame Leon Dore head to toe, or like Noah head to toe, like loafers with jeans and like a a knit polo.
Yeah.
I don't know that any of these people exist, so I have nothing to say about them.
We really do exist in different worlds. It's amazing.
Yeah. Like I may see them every day on the street, and nothing you're saying is registering
to you. They're like NPCs. They actually don't, which is very funny because those guys, at least in our experience, are dressing that way to potentially get notice or get validation from the people at this table. But to you, that is. You're not even, that doesn't even register.
I don't notice it. Workwear will come back for me, by the way. Like, I'll be into workwear again. I'm not into it right now.
Okay.
Like, I got rid of all of my...
Oh. Did you wear like a lot of Carhartt ever?
I wore a lot of Carhartt. Well, I mean, Adam Kimmel Carhartt was my first real shit, which was so
fire.
Good.
I mean, Adam, talk about the most underrated designer.
Adam Kimmel.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking
Christ.
WeWork. What a great designer.
WeWork's creative director.
I styled a lot of Adam's shows. Like the first one I did was the George Condo show.
Fire.
I did a lot of that stuff, and I missed.
He was ahead of he was ahead of his time, 100%.
Yeah, and such good stuff.
We collabed with Supreme, which I guess is a big deal.
I wore a lot of work in progress stuff, and I just feel like I aged out of that. So
I can't even imagine you in like
Carhartt whips and chains. Shout out Rihanna.
Yeah, they excite me. Excited me. It's
past
done.
Past
but like I used to, my uniform used to be like all Carhartt.
Okay, interesting.
What about like the return of Y2K as somebody that really was like young and in New York at that time?
I think there's there's this brand. Fuck, wait.
Yeah.
What's that brand?
What brand?
I gotta text Taylor.
We got a Mike caddy over here.
That 2003 slutty brand we love.
Are you texting Rihanna right now?
No.
Okay.
That we were looking at their gram.
Ooh.
Okay. Anyway,
is this like a new up and comer that you're about to put us on to some shit?
Yeah, I just liked it. I thought it looked great. And it's very 2003. I think that
in what way? Like studded denim and like
it wasn't
like
studded
Timberlake,
denim.
or?
It was more like the crotch was sort of low and the legs are kind of
my god,
boot
this
cut,
is
and I like it.
This is that kid Tristan's brand.
It's very Ashton Kutcher.
Friends with all the Times Square crew
Raul or Ryo.
Yeah, it's
or
an
something.
R something. I know exactly what you're talking about.
And all that Baragon stuff. I like that shit. You know that like J'adore your hole. Did you see that sweatshirt?
Are you gonna cop that?
Great.
Yeah. Are you gonna put in a personal order?
You want me to tell you guys something? But
yes.
I won't. You can't put it on the pod.
Well,
I'll tell you later.
Okay, please do.
Wait! I got an answer.
Yeah, it starts with an R. It's
Raymond Langoy.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's exactly. Yeah.
It's like Abercrombie and Fitch ass Bruce
Weber
Square.
ass.
And I was like, wait, the pictures, everything. I love the way that they're selling it. It's like truly. It looks like the time. It really is.
Yeah.
It's nicely done.
It's like innocent teens in the suburbs.
I think it looks great. I think that as someone who was truly there, I'll always fuck with that stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Mel, as someone that was there, is there, have worn so many hats, quite literally and figuratively, in the fashion industry, what's like a commonly held belief people might have about fashion that you actually think is a fallacy? Is it that people know what the fuck they're doing? Because they don't. No one does.
Who knows?
Raimundo.
Who knows, man?
What do you mean?
Well, that's why we're asking.
I don't know. It's a great question, but
Is it that like the people that are too cool for school are in fact the most insecure ones?
That's loaded.
Well, sure, but also fine, whatever. But also, but maybe
Thank you.
Also, like,
wow, co-signed.
I think that maybe people think that everyone takes it a bit too. I think a lot of people have the fun thing about fashion is that it's a lot of hard work, but you can also have fun doing the work,
Doing the actual work.
and work hard and have a good time doing it. And I really like that, and I feel like I prefer to be around those types of people.
Well, I think related, it's like the belief, the commonly held belief is that everyone's a dick, everyone's an asshole. When it's like, no, there's actually like very kind and smart and generous people,
such as yourself,
doing at all levels and facets of the industry that are willing to just like, not even willing, but just like good people. And if you connect with them by being a good person, then like everyone, like you can have a good time and like meet interesting, fun people, and not everyone's just a piece of shit. They might look like it or dress like it.
Is that not the Devil Wears Prada stereotype though? Right, like to some degree, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, I feel like people there used to be an idea that you had to be really, really mean and a dick to get what you want, and I think that times have changed and have moved away from that, which is great.
Yes.
And that people are truly less dicks than they used to be, which is great. And I think that people do go out of their way to be a lot kinder than they used to be, which is really great. And I don't think that that's just virtue signaling. I just think that times have changed.
Yeah.
And people are just not horrible. Like all of the other editors in chiefs of magazines and stuff I think there's like a genuine camaraderie and respect.
There feels like there was a collective conscious
to
shift.
Yeah. And it does not feel
recently.
fake at all.
Really? Because you also do, I mean, I don't know, maybe you don't agree with this, but I feel like you do still run into fake ass people all the time in this world.
Of course. Sorry. I mean that I'm often like, wow, I really am not having there's assholes.
Yeah. There's assholes.
There's some
everywhere.
motherfucking assholes everywhere.
Some holes to Jador.
Also being a real asshole.
There's some holes we don't Jador.
Yeah.
There are some real standout assholes.
Some real stinkers.
Who I will not be naming.
Who's your number one asshole, Mel?
Do you want to publicly start a beef with anyone? Because the floor is yours if you want to talk some big shit.
No.
Have you ever had beef like within the industry?
Like a rivalry or?
Nothing that,
because like you're a beloved guy. Like no one has ever. I've never heard anyone say a single extremely flattering thing about you.
Well, that's
Truly.
very nice to hear. I have no idea if that's true or not. And but I
don't think it's surprising for anyone listening
literally
to this.
try because I don't want to be like a total asshole to people. Yeah. I've got some beefs. Like I was just thinking about it. Like one person who has been mentioned already on this podcast, I think it's a motherfucking asshole that fucking fucked my shit up this month, and you know it. And fuck you.
Wait, we already mentioned them? Damn.
Yes.
Shia LaBeouf.
Diane Keaton, you bitch.
Debbie Harry.
Then there's another one who I just think is a fucking asshole, but I'm not mentioning that person. And then there's another one. So show me what that person's done to move the culture. Nothing.
Yeah.
But those are only three. And also whatever.
And we didn't name them.
And I didn't even name them.
Yeah.
I don't want to start. I don't want to start beef.
It's not worth
because
it.
also why give anyone
airtime?
Yeah.
No.
You're the one on the only podcast that matters.
Exactly.
They're not.
Hey guys, this is the only podcast that matters.
Thank
and
you,
I'm
Mel.
on it.
Clip it out.
Let's turn the spotlight back onto you, though.
Yes, please.
We mentioned your workwear phase. We mentioned your Y2K phase, I think.
Mentioned a lot of bad haircuts.
Yeah.
A lot of bad haircuts. Looking back, Mel Ottenberg, what was the most embarrassing style phase back when they called you Mel Ottenberg? What was the most embarrassing personal style phase you went through that you now regret the most?
Rolling your pants. Like
cuffing them up?
Pin rolling, like the...
I like y'all's hems.
Okay.
I like these hems.
Okay.
It's like a rolled... Yeah, there's like Oh, there's this picture. It's so bad. It's like a rolled.
Can you send it to us so we can
It's a
use it to promote?
rolled. Oh, it's so bad. It's a rolled black workwear pant, rolled no sock, and a black New Balance sneaker. And if I could just talk to that guy and be like, do not fucking do this. Take the time.
Wait, what year was
Take
this?
the time to get your pants hemmed because you look like
so
a
you're not
fucking
talking about
idiot.
yourself. You're talking about.
I'm talking about myself.
Mm.
I'm talking to him,
Okay,
like
okay.
the former me.
Oh,
the
okay.
guy
So
in the
this was
before
you.
Before,
Okay,
looking
okay.
like a
before Mel was
fucking
truly
idiot.
him.
I got it.
This
Yeah.
picture's so bad. Should we find it?
Yeah.
Yeah. What? So do you remember the year, James? Let's get a mic caddy for Mel.
I don't know. I don't know. No, I
He
don't.
needs both hands.
I don't know what year it is, so maybe it's impossible for me to find it. But
It
it's so
sounds
it's
like
just
a
so bad. It's just a rolled up
With
it's
it- okay.
some 2014
Selvage? Like were they black selvage jeans or selvage?
No, they're black work in progress workwear pants.
What was the top at this point, you think?
Huh?
Not who was the top. Like, what was the top you're wearing at this point?
Yeah. What's up top? What's
I
above the
believe
waist?
I'm wearing
We need more context. clues.
two-toe Carhartt work in progress. I think it's like a work in progress jacket that's a little too fitted anyway. And then
Which is my
it's-
problem with work in progress to begin with. You just want normal Carhartt.
At the end of the day, like normal Carhartt looks so good on me, and
Yeah.
I don't know why I was ever doing the other.
Yeah, we were all there.
But
It sounds 2015 to me.
14.
14, of course. I had,
I
one
can't
year ahead of
remember
curve.
the. It's so bad. Anyway, that's the answer.
So when we say style
Black
phase,
New
you have
Balances? Ew, dude.
Also, ooh.
Yeah.
And then I had
Black sneakers.
like black sneakers.
You look
Weird.
like a fucking
criminal.
no, yeah, no, you look like a fucking night manager at Subway or
Yeah.
something. You know, it's like which shout out the working people of the world, obviously. But
That's the one. I just
Black
think
sneakers,
rolled,
nah,
a lot
not-
of
couldn't be me.
rolled up stuff is really
Mm.
yeah.
And that was a style phase. It was just rolled up pant legs.
just rolled up.
I remember I have some embarrassing pin rolls. I'm sure we all did it, it happened.
You especially. Mel, why do you love throwing fits memes so much?
Well, first of all, okay, so I was when I found y'all's Instagram page, I was like, I don't understand a meme these people are throwing out, but I'm gonna just follow-
boys say.
Yeah.
I'm gonna follow
What
this 'cause
world
it
is
just
this?
seems-
It was through Nomi Fry, I believe.
It
Probably.
must have been
Fairy
through
pod
Nomi
mother. The
Fry,
pod mom.
or I do not know where this came from. I do not know.
We'd be going
when
viral.
I followed you. I followed you on Instagram before I had ever listened to your podcast. I looked at some memes and I did not understand them, but I thought that I should follow in order to
Gain
see
an
them again and
understanding.
see if I
Yeah.
gained any understanding.
Did you like call the one straight guy in the office over and you're like, yo, Joe,
No,
what does this mean?
it was just a silent decision to follow, so I didn't forget.
Trust your gut.
Figure it
Trust
out
your gut.
later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trust my gut. And then sometimes I still don't really know what you're talking about, and sometimes they really hit me.
Yeah.
Mm.
You like the bloody loafer, breaking in loafers one. You obviously that hit close to home.
He, while I was really wearing New Balance all of Paris
2014.
Fashion Week.
Oh, okay.
No, just like big gray ones, which I'm kind of sick of, by the way. Like I'm just like
They
kind of
became
over
a
it.
bit overdone to some degree.
The
but-
really big, ugly one is also so comfortable, and
They
I don't
are.
even want to go back to like a narrower fit. I just don't want it, and it's too late for me to get into the Asics and Saucony because I saw that a mile away when it was just one weirdo
Mhm.
like 2.5 years ago.
Yeah, now
but I
it's-
was like, I didn't do it, and so now if I didn't do it, I didn't do it. you
We're
know?
Asics boys, but they are
Yeah.
also now becoming a bit like they're everywhere. And you don't want to be that guy who sees another guy in the same fucking sneakers.
Well,
That's
don't,
never
By
fun.
the way, what I loved
Away
about
from
the
me.
really ugly New Balance that I wear all the time is that everyone be wearing them. So sometimes
Oh.
I'd be like in my elevator, and you're like an 800-year-old man and some 20-year-old girl, and me are all wearing the same
Yeah,
shoe,
yeah,
and I'll be
yeah,
like,
it's
guys,
kinda-
we're all wearing the same shoe. Let's take a picture.
The great
And they're always
camaraderie.
so funny, like camaraderie. But now, but
800-year-old
there's
man.
something,
The great
there's something
equalizer.
familiar about them
that's
that
funny.
I'm less interested in. I'm not
Yeah.
sure where we're going with that, but we're going somewhere.
What is your footwear rotation these days besides the churches? Like what else you wear?
I like the black lace up churches. I was into I have a black churches loafer that I wear sometimes. I wear,
Bench-made
probably
boss.
5 different pairs of New Balance. Sometimes New Balance will send me a package and then there'll be amazing ones. And then I try to go buy them again, but they send me some
some rare shit.
rare shit. And it only is,
How much
there's only
free
one.
shit goes your way, like in terms of flow? We always like to talk about, the politics of flow team. Do you get a lot of free shit? I have to imagine.
I get flow.
Yeah.
From Levi's, right?
Oh yeah, right. Are you getting like Hermes belts, like, or is that something you're going out and buying?
No, I'm buying everything that I'm wearing today. I bought.
Okay.
Boxers included?
Yeah, I bought
a true man of the people.
Oh, that's right.
What, I'm gonna like make Dave's give them to me for free,
or like Calvin Klein. I don't know what brand were they? Dave's or
no, but I'm not wearing Calvin Klein. Everything I'm wearing, I bought.
Damn. Honest man.
Some with a discount, some without.
Right. Of course.
But I get gifts. But the thing is, I'm very, 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 I'm very, very, very classic and normal. The way I dress is the only thing that looks good on me. You know what I mean? I don't look good in funky shit.
Right.
So,
you never had like a Comme des Garçons era or anything like where you were trying to
I tried.
make the funky shit happen?
Stupid. I look like a fucking idiot. And you know what? It was just too Jewish. It was too mad Jewish. And there's nothing wrong with being mad Jewish, which I am looking like so fucking Jewish right now. I am so Jewish looking. It's fine. I just was like, it's not the right. I guess I'm too. You either got to be skinny or fat. So I was like, I'm not fat. It doesn't look good on me. I'm not skinny. It doesn't look good on me. I'm like two in the middle. Yeah. It's like, looks like a husky guy trying to wear
you
the
and
fucking.
Me both, brother. I totally
right.
empathize.
Like we can't do that.
No, you got to be.
You got to
pick a lane, baby.
You got to pick a lane.
Pick a lane
to wear the calm. But I like it. I like the idea of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Wait. So do you now understand the throwing fits memes better than you did when you first stumbled upon it?
I loved the Euphoria girls one. That's the best one.
Which one was that?
Oh, about
where's Balenciaga?
Right.
All the reasons you're saying that the girls
that was
are getting canceled.
Shout out Robbie. That was a banger.
That was a banger. That was a banger. Who did it? Who did it?
So
who made it?
R. Kelly, which is our intern. Robbie Kelly. He does the majority of the memes.
He's not an intern. He's our social media.
No, he's paid. He's our paid freelancer.
He's our social media editor.
Yes.
R. Kelly.
He's our community manager.
Yeah, he and we have a group chat from the current squad and even past members where like a lot of stuff gets workshopped, but you got to give flowers to Robbie. He's got the galaxy brain. Yeah, he's also younger, so he knows about all of this.
And he's been going crazy. He's been going crazy in the Q2,
shout out the
Q3, Q4 of 2022.
Did he make the one I really liked with the bleeding ankle?
Of course.
That one really.
It got the share, baby. When I saw that, I'm like,
it got the share. I was like, sharing the memes. I'd be feeling this.
You know who's a meme goddess that I know you're good friends with that we've had on the pod like 3 or 4 times now? Patia.
Meme queen.
Yeah.
Meme queen.
She
was
has
an empire built on memes.
She was on the pod when she had like 2,000 followers. Yeah. Like years ago.
Oh, no, it was a different show. It wasn't even throwing fits. It was a different thing.
She's so cool.
Yeah.
She's the best.
She's the best. And true queen.
So we're talking about Patia. If you could only follow, let's say, 5 accounts on IG, right? What are the 5? And this is a great question, and I will give credit to James. It's such a good
question, and it's so funny because sometimes you think like, wait. Oh.
Rihanna.
She doesn't post anything.
Yeah, it would be. It would be a waste.
Not one of them.
Rihanna's Lounge, the top Rihanna fan account.
Yeah,
I don't follow that.
Okay,
should I?
They just like post all her fits whenever she's like pepped up.
Okay, I guess I'll follow it.
Throwing fits.
Throwing fits.
Besides throwing fits.
Oh, I'm really into Club MTV fan page right now.
Okay.
It's so good.
Is it like throwback photos?
Yeah, it's just all videos of Club MTV stuff. So it's very like 1990.
Remember when they had Rick Owens?
Yeah.
Interviewing on there?
Yeah. That one was
crazy.
Really good. I'm into that account at the moment. Instagram in general, I'm not as obsessed with as I am obsessed with TikTok.
What's going on with TikTok these days?
TikTok is just so fascinating. Oh wait, there's one fashion TikTok I'm going to show you guys, but not while on the pod.
Okay.
But it made me laugh so hard, and I watched it like 700 times, and I laughed so hard. And again, I ain't showing it.
Are you seeing? It's not.
No,
it's not.
It's weird. Yeah,
it's NC-17. Are you seeing like kids on TikTok do? There's a lot of like humor, right, around fashion, and a lot of like critics almost like doing like deep dives into like let's talk about like Balenciaga, let's talk about it. Are you seeing anything like any like emerging designers or like stuff happening on there that's really exciting you?
Let's talk about it.
That kid.
I met that kid at Starbucks. I was like, oh my God, I'm such a fan. Let me take a picture with you. And we took a picture.
How is his face so shiny?
It's just got that glow, baby.
He's so dewy.
Yeah. It's just that
The
dew.
dewiest
He's the
dude.
dude up.
Youth. There's some critics that I find interesting. And I don't watch a lot of it, but there's a few that I really like watching. And then I also just like garbage talk. You know what I mean? Like I don't think that I'm like, it's not like I ain't got no buttoned up answer for you. I like garbage talk, like crazy people
Like
talk.
feral creatures.
Feral
Like,
creature talk. I would say that mostly my DMs are feral talk, and I guess BiscuitTok,
Like people baking biscuits.
No, I guess apparently
Like, what?
BiscuitTok is what I am, which is like people that like taste the biscuit, taste the goodness of the biscuit.
Oh, I know
And
what
then
you're
there's
talking
like this other, it's like a ghost that's flying around listening to a tallow pop that goes around the galaxy and then through this hole. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I've seen it on your Instagram story.
That
That's the only
really
reason
speaks
I
to
know.
me.
what you're
That
talking
one really speaks to me. And I was like, wow, but I used to be on real garbage talk, like real deep garbage talk. And I would say that my current algo is a little lacking, but because my DMs, the back and forth DMs are fire.
What are your IG DMs looking like? Is it like people trying to thirst for like interview coverage? Is it like maybe like some male attention?
There's male attention. There's thirst.
It must feel good.
It's not that amazing. Like
It's not that
sometimes
crazy.
it's exciting when someone crazy and well known is trying to slide.
That
That's amazing.
happens.
It happens and it's amazing and it's so funny when it happens. Like
Where does that go?
nowhere.
It's just pure flattery, and you're like, thank you. You put
Yeah,
yourself-
like exactly. It's not going anywhere. The DMs were the DMs. I don't know. It's just like friends and Instagram friends.
Yeah. Back to us, because this is our podcast.
Throwing fits.
What's the Throwing Fits reputation inside the hallowed halls of interview? Are we beloved? Are we hated?
I don't know the answer to that, but
nobody thinks about
I
you
love you
ever.
guys. No, I think you guys are great.
Yeah, and
what are you talking about?
Yeah, he's here.
I'm
So-
here.
You wrote this question,
I've been
Lawrence.
here
Did
for an hour and 45 minutes. I'm
Oh, yeah.
totally
Well, my
down.
apologies.
Yeah.
I don't remember
Yeah.
writing this question, but I guess
Yeah.
who here says it all,
Yeah.
guys.
Well, okay. So we know who your favorite podcast is. It's us. Who are your favorite designers right now?
Ooh.
Okay. My favorite designers right now are. Okay, if we're looking at like the fashion week that I just came from, Balenciaga, Rick Owens, Loewe,
The best. Love Loewe.
all that stuff was great. Junior Watanabe killing
On my
killing.
My wrist.
It's really good.
The king.
Those were the 4 shows I thought were the hottest.
That really stood out to you.
Really popped.
Yeah. Oh, and I liked Saint Laurent. I thought that was hot too.
What's a brand everyone like consistently loves, but you just think fucking sucks?
Please answer.
That's such a good question. I don't know what the answer to that question is. Do you have any ideas for me?
I don't know. I mean,
it's Balenciaga, Yeezy, Gap.
everyone loves Yeezy.
Well, everyone's wearing those fucking stupid shades on Instagram.
Did you get a pair of those?
I didn't go to the thing.
No, like the
There was like
the
a
Yeezy
thing.
shades.
Oh, and you
Okay.
Like, you would, like and by the way, I was down to go to the thing. I just didn't have time to go to the thing. The thing was before DEFCON 3, obviously.
Gucci.
I like Gucci.
Supreme.
too.
What do you think of Supreme?
Well, what I think about what with Gucci, there's so many interesting things within there, and there's like something for everyone. I find it very interesting, and I'm really interested to see what he does coming up. I also love the Gremlins. I was bummed that I couldn't.
Gremlins are having a big Q4, dude. They were in the
They're
Supreme
having a
collection.
big
They're on the
Q4.
Gucci runway. Yeah.
What do you think of Palace Gucci?
Oh, did
that
you see
collaboration?
it
Did you see
today?
it?
I didn't see
It's
it.
fire.
Oh, really?
Even though we just dropped the
Our meme guy just dissed it.
This is the live by R. Kelly, die by R.
all
Kelly,
those
'cause we love Palace Gucci,
flowers we were
shit on
giving
it.
of Rob Kelly.
Yeah.
Take a few back.
Yeah, right,
It's
right.
big
Well,
gas.
listen.
I think you're gonna like it.
Sometimes you got to let the kids do the kids.
Yeah,
and
and
it's
well-
good to be. Listen, it's good to be nervous too.
Yeah,
you
gotta
know.
let the kids. kid.
I'm into Gucci. Supreme. God, I loved those Andre 3000 ads. I loved
Yeah,
the,
that was
like
great.
taking the whole like legacy of Terry Supreme shit and doing it with Deanna Lawson and I thought that was really interesting imagery. So I'm really excited to see where they go.
I mean, you're not a hater necessarily. You're always like, you're curious to see what people are coming up next. And I'm curious about this next segment of the podcast.
Ooh, this would be fun.
Everyone's favorite segment.
Wait, I need another beverage. What's it?
What do you want?
Or I won't speak.
Okay.
What's it gonna be?
Do you want tap water? Do you want
tap water? Is also fine.
There's a Topo Chico with a twist of lime.
What's a Topo Chico?
Oh, let's get it.
It's like a seltzer.
We'll do a live taste test. It tastes like Bluetooth.
Yeah, it's a Texas seltzer.
It tastes like the
seltzer.
Future?
No, it just tastes like
tech.
Tastes like you put a PSP PlayStation controller in your mouth.
I'm interested.
It's like spicy water.
Oh wow.
Here we go.
Live taste test.
Okay. Topo Chico twist lime.
Yeah, it's very carbonated.
It's like sipping burps.
Very carbonated.
Yeah. Big bubbles.
Nice.
Yeah, sure. I can. Let me
just
handle it. Let me handle this whole
I like
situation.
it. It just needs a little ice.
It needs some ice.
Yeah. It's like a little intense.
While Larry's,
we need to light the 85 diesel.
it wasn't lighting.
I like this candle. I like to fuck to this candle.
Yeah.
I like to fuck to this candle, 85 diesel.
Wait, you like to fuck to this candle, or you would like to fuck to this candle?
I like to fuck to this candle. I have fucked to this candle multiple times this week.
Wow. Do you? This is your fucking candle of choice, which is the perfect segue into our next segment, Mel, which is Dat Ass.
Wow.
Sucking and fucking.
Oh, yeah.
Meats and cheeks.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby.
Sex and dating, 85 diesel from DS and Durga. Yo, you need them to send you some fuck handles.
Did
I miss it? Did I miss it?
Dat Ass. You didn't hear it over there?
No, that's the joke, dude. Jesus Christ.
What
are you, stupid?
You're so wrapped up in
What
your
are
own
you,
world.
dumb or stupid?
You're so wrapped up in your own world. That's my assumption.
Hey, DS and Durga, thank you for the previous gifts, but next time make an 85 diesel because I like to fuck to it.
Yeah, this man's fucking
Also,
85.
get your wick game on point. This shit won't even light, dude. It's embarrassing.
It's a dud.
I won't do this segment unless the candle's fixed.
God.
I won't do it.
All right, James, just do the show. I got it.
Mel, you are booed up at the moment, but in the past,
No, I'm not.
you're not?
No,
You're single and ready to mingle?
I'm single.
Oh, shit.
What, you look on my Wikipedia, it also says I'm a fashion designer.
Really?
Yeah.
Did
Do
you
you know
ever-
how to fix that?
Did you ever have a brand? I think you just go in and edit.
No.
Wait.
Like,
damn,
I can just
bad
ask my
intel.
assistant to fix it and make it not say that I'm a fashion designer.
I think so. How's being single for you?
I've been single for a long time,
How's it going?
James. It's going fine.
Wait, so, okay. I read that your boyfriend is a designer who you mentioned his name.
His name.
It's obviously incorrect.
The name of my ex-boyfriend is Adam Selman. We were together for 10 years. We broke up 3 years ago.
Okay.
I'm like, what?
You're a whore, is what you're saying.
I
Mel.
mean, I didn't say that. You said that, Lawrence.
Has the quality of the P and A that's been headed your way, has it increased since you took the interview role?
It's always been high.
Yeah, you're always like
James.
slamming tens.
I mean, I would say if anything, I'm more interested in less that kind of men since taking this role. You know what I'm saying? Like meaning like I'm not looking for
What are you looking for, Mel?
Not just like,
I'm just like, what I'm saying is like, I have not been the within the last year or so, I have not spent much time with gentlemen of quality that really want to talk about my job or like our jobs or like fashion stuff a lot.
so you're just fucking and bouncing.
No, not
Okay.
necessarily. I'm just saying I'm just not I'm not deep in the pool.
Right.
Not deep in that pool. I'm going in other pools, baby.
Do you shit
other
where you
pools.
eat? Do you date within fashion?
That's what I'm saying.
Is
Like,
it hard
I
or
haven't-
easy?
I just haven't done it in a long time. Like I think there's nothing wrong with it. It's just not for me these days.
So you prefer to date outside of fashion?
I don't have my eyes on anyone in fashion.
Right.
Got it.
Okay.
Interesting.
No.
What's the way to Mel Ottenberg's heart?
Yeah, let's put it out there.
Well, since we're on the topic, I guess a big dick.
Okay.
And
Size king.
A hog.
big dicks seem to attract big dicks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He's a big dick magnet,
Like a
dude.
big
big
dick
dick.
to a flame.
Yeah.
Big dick to a hole.
He's a size king.
Yeah, you are.
And let's see what else.
That.
A sense of humor.
Okay.
A sense of humor.
No Nazi haircuts.
No Nazi haircuts. If you're gonna have tattoos, they better be good.
Okay.
Yeah, nothing worse than a bad tattoo.
And big dick.
Yeah,
and a smile.
That's it. All right. Do they have to dress well? You don't give a
sense
shit.
of humor, big cock.
They do not have to dress well.
Okay. All right. What's the sexiest fit a guy can wear though?
505 Levi's, baby.
With the cheeks cheeking.
He's like,
With
oh,
the
let me look in the mirror.
Let the cheeks cheek.
What's the worst first date that Mel Ottenberg has ever been on? And can you please recount it for us and the listeners at home? Like, we want nightmare fuel. Assuming you've been on bad dates.
It's a long time ago, this one, but I'm just thinking of this one date that I think should have just been a hookup, but we went on a date and it was so awkward. There was nothing to talk about. Nothing. And then I was like, fuck, because this guy's so hot. We should have just fucked. And now we're not going to fuck because we're like stuck on this date.
Right.
I don't know why. I think we just like didn't fuck when we met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we should have just fucked next time, but instead we decided to go on a date because we both probably
you were
thought
forcing
in
this
some
date thing
dumb
that
way that we belong together, and then you realize we didn't belong together. Neither of us were honest enough to say, let's end this date and go fuck. This is just a waste of time.
Yeah.
But this is so long ago. I haven't been on a bad date in a while.
You're lucky.
What's your preferred, like, what do you like to do on the first date?
Well,
besides fuck.
these days, shit. I mean, a date. Like, I'm just trying to think of like a date that I've been. Honestly, any guy that I've been dating in the last year or so probably started as a hookup,
Right.
and then it was like,
And
wait,
it progressed from there.
You're cool. Yeah, let's hang
It's
out.
the opposite of that terrible date. You had
What
your
is like?
order right
You go
this
on a
time.
walk. You go like you go to a meal. Like what
No,
is it?
meaning like we fuck, and
Right.
then later you're like, wait, you're cool.
No,
Let's go. You want to go get something to eat, or
Okay.
or like let's hang out.
All right.
Like, here's my number.
All right. Mel, how much money do you make?
That's not part of Dat Ass. What the
No,
fuck?
we're
That's
not
the
money now.
fucking
What's
question.
that cash?
Dat. What is this section?
That cash.
Dat talk.
Yeah, how much money do you make? Yeah.
I'm not done talking about this other section. This section was fun.
What do you
Ask me
like?
some better.
what do you
ask
like-
Me some better questions.
What do you like
in
more?
this
The
section.
boys in New York or the boys in Paris? The boys in LA? What city has the best boys? Men. Excuse me.
I would say Paris is where it sizzles.
Really?
You like a Parisian?
I like a
Man.
Parisian man.
Because there's more bisexuals? Like what?
No, I just think he's hot. I think that he's hot.
Do you have wait? So do you have hoes in every area code? Like you have like a Paris
Yeah.
fucking side,
touch-
a
you
Paris
touch
side
down?
piece and a Milan side piece, and
I don't know. I have when you say that, my brain lingers on a few gentlemen that
Right.
I
Old reliables.
yeah.
well, not even necessarily. It's a little complicated, but
no,
you know,
it's-
there's someone in particular
Okay.
that I am fond of. But it's not flowing these days.
Are you?
Is his
We'll
name?
see.
His name is Kanye West.
Yeah. Are you enjoying your slut era, for lack of a better term? Or are you looking to settle down?
I think love is great. I believe in love.
You love
and
love.
I love love, and I think it would be cool to settle down with someone in
With a big dick, a great smile, and a great sense of humor.
And
Who,
good
who
tattoos.
dresses like shit.
Good tattoos.
This is
With
exact,
good tattoos.
if any.
Yeah. Okay.
You got no. You're a good Jew, no ink, right? Or
Good Jew, no ink. Good Jew, no ink.
your parents would kill you. That's the vibe that I
Even-
get from them. They hate. Oh,
Yeah. Good Jew, no ink. Yeah.
When you're constantly on the road, is this like, and not to fucking call you out here, but when you're like, yo, just touched down in LA, is that kind of like throwing up the bat signal to like the LA hoes?
keep the hose on the toes.
Not necessarily. Like I was just in LA. I landed on Wednesday. I did one of those, but that was not a tail wag. That was just a what's up. And it got me a really good breakfast hang with one of my friends.
Okay.
That was in town from London.
But when you're like, yo,
'Cause
back.
it was like a Ralph Lauren show yesterday.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I was
yeah.
there the day before. So people were in town, and you know, I New York's kind of popping right now.
Yeah.
I gotta say. Yeah. I just put my face back on my Grindr profile because for a while I was just like
bodies
like
and
a straight, headless torso guy. But after a while I was like, fuck it. I'm just gonna get the face back on. I was inspired by another editor-in-chief's face. I'm not naming him, not naming names, but I saw it and I was
Will Welch. Wow.
William.
Will, it was you, babe.
Got your ass, dude.
Will. Just kidding.
Do you get recognized on Grindr?
Yeah,
What I mean is, I used to be on Grindr, and then I became a headless torso because all these people were like,
the
blah,
headless
blah, blah, blah,
torseman.
blah, and I'm like, I'm just not.
I'm here for penis. I'm not here to
just
talk.
not, and also like, I'm not here for like, I'm not here. Well, it's not even that
You're here to nut work, not network.
I'm not here for networking. All right.
You're here to make that nut work.
Yeah, I'm here for nut working, not networking. Right. So and
network is your network.
That boundary, I only want to keep friendly, but I mean that's a serious boundary for me. So I just became a headless torso. Well, after a while, I was like, this isn't working because my head's,
handsome guy.
Yeah. This is mostly what I've got. So we're back.
And how's the reception been?
We're back. My fits, I think, are pretty good. Actually, you know what? One of my fits is similar to that fit. I think it's almost the same fit.
Are there clout chasers on Grindr that like they are trying to link up with you and then it's like, oh, check out my fucking IG. I'm in fashion.
I think that overall it's like it's really good to be like watching the wind blow in conversations, and you have to be aware,
head on a swivel.
Yeah, when people are trying to use you.
I don't know. Like I'm not. You can look at. I think to me, I enjoy myself, but I also am paying attention to like who is hitting me.
Yeah, keep your head on a swivel.
People that just seem like they're that kind of blah, blah, blah,
a user.
blah, blah.
Yeah.
Just is not my vibe. It's more like the people that work in the pet hospital or the people that are giving industry that I spend my time with.
Did you used to, in your like days of yore, did you date within fashion?
I had a boyfriend who was a fashion designer for 10 years.
But then, and so is that why
you
like
some people in fashion before, if that's what you're asking.
That is what I'm asking.
How many Mel Ottenberg dick pics are floating around in the cloud? You big dick pic guy?
Or is it whole pics? Is it whole pics?
Yeah. What are you? Are you a whole pic guy? Are you a dick pic guy?
Wait, I am going to show you guys my Grindr profile because the pictures are working. Because the thing is,
let's see.
I figured it out.
Who art directed your Grindr pics?
Me.
James' phone is about to ping.
What do you get more ass off of, Grindr or Instagram?
Grindr. I'm not looking on Instagram for that.
Also, dude, Grindr only exists to get ass.
Yeah, but Instagram is also one of the best dating and ass getting apps in the world. Can't deny that.
I'm sure
he uses Grindr for fit pics and Instagram for dick.
You said it. No, I'm Grindr is the answer.
Okay.
I'm not telling you how much money I make. Are we on to the next segment?
Can we ask?
Have I stretched this out? Have I stretched this out as wide as it's gonna go?
J'adore this stretched hole.
That I would say that segment was gaping.
Yeah,
that segment was gaping, and we just left it. I guess.
What do you like to spend your hard-earned money on?
Furniture.
Oh, okay.
I love the home. I'm a Taurus. Tauruses are creatures of the home, and it is very important to me to have my home be sick.
So we have a lot of young men that just got like their own place finally, and they're trying to figure out how to make this house or apartment a home. What would be like your foundational number one tip for like interior design?
Okay, so I have thought about this and really thought about it hard recently, like reflecting on being young and starting on a
journey of
my journey started young. Like my journey started even in high school. I was buying furniture
for your parents' house.
For the attic. Like my attic had like a futon couch and like this weird 60s chair and like
That's
all
cool.
this stuff. And then I went to RISD and everyone in RISD always had like an apartment, was like playing house in some weird kooky house. I studied fashion design at RISD, and I
have you ever
apparel
designed
design.
clothes? Did you ever have a line or anything?
I always wanted to be a designer, and then the second I moved to New York, I got a design job. Well, no, sorry, I got like a job doing the trim for this company called Cattione Deli. That was a very, very hot brand.
Mel Ottenberg, big trim guy.
At the Millennium, I know. And I remember thinking, I don't want to work in this. It's not just the trim and that I'm the lowest end of the trim pole. I don't have the interest in working on one thing start to finish for 6 months from design into production. And I just saw it really clearly. Crazy enough, that trim job and everything I learned in that trim job was very helpful for me for understanding buttons or trims or crystals.
Right.
Well, Wikipedia still thinks that you're a fashion designer.
Wikipedia does say that I'm a fashion designer. And then I was like, wait, I don't want to be a designer. Shit, what do I want to do? I need a job where you're doing this one day and then this the other day and you're working with different people and these different things. I have no idea what that job is. I guess I'll never have a fucking job. And then when I discovered styling, I was like, oh, that's the job I was thinking when I was at that other
Each day is
job.
different.
Yeah. So interior design. You thought about this recently.
So I think that it would be good to, in a world where on Instagram there's so many killer mood pics out there. I mean, there's a lot of good books, but also Instagram is genius for the mood. I would say make the folder when you see it, put it in the folder, and then think about, let's like do one of these rooms. Like let's do this and figure out how to do this on a budget. So don't be thinking like, hey, I'm going to get this statement thing. Hey, I'm going to get that statement thing. Like think about how to do.
Think about the room, not a piece.
Yeah. So like when
holistically,
like don't, and also try to like do it from within, like find that picture that you find that mood and that reference that you really love and do it, as opposed to being like, what do I do? And then someone's like, do this. And then you're like, someone else, what do I do? And then you get this other thing. And guess what? It doesn't work together.
Totally.
What do you think about advice?
Is that how you approach like the magazine or styling? Just like it has to be the cohesive whole, not just like, you got to include this
or greater
and that
than
and
the
this.
sum of its parts.
No, it's different. It's different for like a magazine because you want things that are the mix is really important. The mix is really important.
I think it's good advice. I mean, I think it's like you said, as easy than ever, probably in the history of fucking mankind, to like get a reference or the information's like literally at your fingertips.
It's overloaded to some
as long
degree.
as it's not like mimicking, and we see this with style and clothing, like mimicking something one for one,
paint by numbers,
but like making it your own. And if you do approach it in a more like cohesive way, there is room to like expand and do shit your own way versus just like buying that.
There needs
Like
to be emotion.
not using Instagram as a catalog, but like a starting point.
Sorry. Yes, exactly. Like not find the mood that you really love and go with that mood, and don't get lost in buying a couch when you can't afford a window treatment or a coffee table or anything like that. Like it's like the sum of all parts when you're starting out ish. I don't know, but I never took that advice. And my old apartment, I was always like buying like Italian 70s furniture. And then when I bought my apartment, which I live in now, I traded all that Italian furniture
what neighborhood?
For sicker Gold Coast, baby, Washington Square.
What's your address?
I'm not giving you my address on Throwing Fits, the best podcast in the only podcast that matters.
You'll get it. You'll get it.
I'll get it.
I thought that that's very solid advice. I think,
but furniture, so that's like where your hard-earned money goes.
Yeah. I blow it on furniture.
What's the most you've ever spent on a single piece of furniture? Because shit is expensive.
Yeah. That 70s Italian shit ain't cheap, baby.
It's not. I don't know. I don't think the prices overall have been that insane, because like I got my couch and my coffee table together for 20 G's cash. But I think that was. Well, have you sat on my couch?
Not yet.
No,
well,
I mean,
you haven't told
to.
You haven't told us what your address. You haven't told us what your address is.
I need to sell this couch.
What's the price?
Because I bought a new couch.
What's the asking price?
I don't know. That's a great question. Okay. But meaning like that was a huge
20
but
G's cash is
the coffee table. I'll show it to you. I mean, it doesn't look cheap. I mean, cheap is,
but also like
cheap. It's also like not everything is that.
And you can now resell furniture.
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
There's grails of furniture. Yeah,
right. Which is like a kind of.
Sorry, it's the three. It's the 1,
All right, we're back on Mel's grinder.
Because the point is,
yeah.
why the fuck try to be something else than you're not?
No, of course.
Work.
To thy own self be true.
Wait, what are you? Y'all got women?
Grinders? Oh. He's married.
We have bitches.
He's married. I have a girlfriend.
Cute.
Never been on Grinder. The other apps, yeah.
What are the straights on these days?
I think
Hinge?
they're on Hinge.
Raya?
The straights are fucking.
I think Raya's played out.
Are they?
Yes,
Not
they
like
are.
the gays, but they're...
I don't know. The straights are fucking.
I think the straights are. I think now the thing is like meeting people in real life.
Yeah, it was
like
a hot
off the
summer,
apps.
though. That's what
Yeah.
I heard. It was a good time. But yes, people I think are like just meeting normally how it used to be.
Well, it's
In bars and at parties and stuff.
and on
course.
Instagram.
And-
Instagram is
yeah,
the
and
best hetero dating app
Yeah.
there is.
Oh.
Every straight guy.
I don't recall fucking off of Instagram ever. I must have, but it's you can count them on one hand.
But every
Definitely
straight
fucked- you definitely
listening-
fucked off IG.
Yeah. Every straight listening, their entire Instagram is just like fit pics where they think they look the best. So there's going to be some member of the fair sex that sees that and is like, I want to suck your dick.
The current
Hopefully. That's the idea.
The current phenomenon is actually women that lurk on the Throwing Fits Friday Fit Check looking for hot dudes,
Mhm.
and they like their tag is there, and then they'll go DM them.
Wait, I don't know anything about the Friday Fit Check.
It's
Can you tell
so
me about
Fit
it?
Check Friday is an Instagram story franchise where if you go to our Instagram every Friday, you can click through and see you're going to eat an apple on mic, bro.
Sorry,
The worst possible food. The
you're talking.
crunchiest.
You're talking. I'm not.
Anyway, so you can
Putting my mic
So
down.
you can see the men and women and whoever in the community. You can see all of their submitted fit pics that Robbie posts for us. It's actually it's like a proverbial meat market.
Yeah.
Fit market.
Is it on right now?
Yeah.
It's Friday, so
Yeah.
you bet your ass it is.
So
Check it out.
Kelly is doing it right now.
Yeah.
Well, he's looking for a new apartment, so he's a little behind the eight ball. But yeah,
You should submit. You should submit one of your grinder pics, dude.
I will.
Well, those are all on IG. Right?
They're all on
yeah.
IG.
Yeah. I mean, people repurpose stuff,
Yeah.
but
Mel, what's been the biggest expense report you've ever submitted to Interview's finance department?
I would say that those days are gone. My expense reports are pretty lean these
Really?
days. Yeah, because I'm not into when I'm styling a shoot these days. Like I used to be like, oh, I need this and I need that and I need this and I need that. And now I'm like, you know what I need? I need to do these fucking credits in the dopest way possible because these are my advertisers and this is my star. And I want to make that star look amazing in these. So I need these few things to make that happen. And I'm really into having small rack of clothes. I'm into not having excess. I'm into thinking, is this fucking cool?
you want like
Do
laser
I like
focus.
this?
Yeah. Like
It's
not
just I'm too busy for like a huge ass blah 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 blah.
And you're not
So those
flying
days are
like
gone.
exotic locales or anything. Or are you?
I guess probably the reality would be Fashion Week because I'd be there for 2 weeks or 3 weeks
Yeah,
or
even
whatever.
longer,
It's
yeah.
just a
we
reality.
got
But that's-
TT to private
That
driver.
You gotta
is
do
work.
hotel laundry.
There's a car and
Yeah.
all that, but let's remember that's not just a luxury. That's a necessity. I mean, if
Right,
you're
right.
driving around for 12 hours, you're doing all that stuff. It's also fun, but it's
Let's be clear.
TT's your boy.
TT's my boy. Shout out to TT.
Shout out TT wherever you are, baby.
Mel.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Mel, whether it's Mel, do you want a bag? Like you don't have to throw like a plastic bag?
bro.
No, it's fine.
Okay. Mel, whether it's chopping an apple down in record time or styling celebs or running, revamping Interview as editor-in-chief, you're clearly fucking killing it. And we're huge fans of you, the person, you, the work. That being said, we'd like to see you do even better. And so if you'll allow us, we would love to offer up some constructive criticism from the heart, from the brain, even from the loins that we think would help you.
I'm ready.
Take it or leave it. Highly suggest you take it. I'll go first.
Okay.
You're talking about dreaming up the next covers of Interview.
Right.
Got your next cover stars right here.
No, it's not going to work.
We'll hang cheeks.
next one.
We'll hang cheeks, Mel.
Next
We'll-
idea.
How do you style us though?
Yeah. How would you style us, Mel?
For the coveted cover of Interview.
The coveted cover of Interview, I would style you. We'd have to figure out the new Red Hot Chili Peppers socks style.
Oh, cock sock.
But
How about
not
the-
sock, because when someone just redid that recently, it's like cheap ass.
How about the Tom Brown
idea.
bedazzled boner jockstrap?
No, because
Ooh.
we've done jockstraps. Jockstraps are out.
It's over. So we're gonna be naked, basically. Is what you're saying.
You have to. Yeah, I mean,
I have my nipples in the New York Times.
No. Wait. I don't like this idea. I'm changing my mind.
Okay.
I think
He just imagined it and it was
are reviewing some sort of men's fashion.
Okay.
That's what
On the cover?
But that's like
I'm not giving you guys the cover.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
You guys aren't cover.
So you're
we get
turning
to,
down
so
the
we're critics at large.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're guest criticking
I would love to follow
about
in.
the blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
something like that.
Was Glenn O'Brien an editor at large for Interview Ever?
I don't know what Glenn O'Brien's
Because he was involved.
multitude.
He was the first editor.
No. Well, they didn't have editors in chief
Whatever,
then.
yeah.
Like Andy didn't allow them to be editors in chief. So
Yeah.
Bob Colaccetto was like editor. Shit, I don't remember all of Glenn's.
The best. Rest in peace.
Many decades of different titles, but they are vast and they're very different. He was so cool. We weren't close.
Yeah.
We just sort of worked together on different projects here and there,
Mhm.
and I really enjoyed knowing him. He
definitely
had
the
left
coolest.
this realm by the time I became creative director,
Right.
but I really was lucky to know him.
Yeah, one of the best dudes of all time and definitely the coolest to talk to for sure. R.I.P. Glenn.
All right, so don't put us in a position where we have to live up to where we fill those shoes.
Yes,
But,
impossible.
Maybe we'll review some jock straps.
Mel, we've asked a lot of personal questions, and I'd like to ask one more. What waist size are you?
I'm a 34.
Ooh,
Okay.
perfect.
That's perfect because I'm thinking that we should start up a little jeans exchange program, a little sisterhood, a brotherhood of the traveling pants. I just see you. I love your fucking jeans. You wear them well. I want to see my own ass in those jeans. Maybe we do a little swap skis.
Are you a 33 or 34?
I'm a 33, but I have, I put a belt on a lot of these. Not today, but
yeah, and you're like a 31.
yeah. How tall? You're like 6.
I'm 6. Weirdly,
6
I
foot?
got all these jeans recently.
I'm like a
they're all
32.
working fine.
Yeah.
They're all.
What's your inseam? 32?
I would say I'm a 31 and a half, 32.
Yeah, I can go between a 30 and a 32. Sometimes you want a little crop. Sometimes you want a little stack.
crop. I don't crop. I'm too old for that.
Well, anyway, just
You don't crop. You know what? Crop. You don't pin roll.
I think you guys can both borrow my jeans anytime.
Thank you, Mel.
Look, that is a perfect note,
That is-
Mel.
That is awesome.
Thank you so much.
What would you like to plug, Mel?
Yeah, the floor is yours, bud.
Do you work for a magazine or something?
Yeah, what do you do, dude?
Interview magazine.
Who are you?
Wait, when is this coming out?
November 2nd.
yeah.
New cover?
First week in November.
The new cover will already be out by then.
Who?
Oh, no, you
it?
want to say who it is?
Nicki Minaj.
Woo!
Who's fucking
Shout out my
awesome.
barbs.
Yeah, and Jada Pinkett Smith did the interview. It's really good.
Wow.
She's on the cover of Interview magazine in front of a burning Mercedes.
Sick.
She's looking hot.
Hell yeah.
She's looking
Literally
fucking
and
great. And it's a
figuratively.
really good interview. I'm really psyched about the issue. It will be out already because it's coming out in a couple days. Wait, what am I plugging?
Yeah, where can the kids follow
What are your socials? What's your grinder?
yeah.
My Instagram is Melzy917. My TikTok is Mel Ottenberg, but I also
You also do
post
interview,
much
right?
more on Interview
Yeah.
Mag TikTok. That's just
Must follow.
more of my TikTok. My grinder, great name, but you can find it if you find it. And just don't find it through throwing fits. If you're finding me on Grindr through throwing fits, I'm not really into it.
If you have a big dick, a good smile, a sense of humor, and dress like shit, should they hit you up on IG?
Yeah. What's the
No.
best way? No.
They should hit me up on Grindr. It's more
Okay.
democratic that way.
Yeah, all right.
My my Grindr name is my favorite serial killer.
Okay. I think is it Tricks? No, serial killer.
Is it? Wait, so damn, I wanna
Dahmer.
know. Is it Dahmer? Is it Gacy?
You guys,
I didn't see.
you guys
the-
aren't you like investigative podcast journalists?
No,
just
dude.
showed you my Grindr. Okay, good. Thank God.
Mel,
Wait, now I want to. Well, tell me who your favorite serial killer is off mic because I'm curious. I love serial killers.
wait, can you like search? Can you search by name on Grindr?
I don't think you
it's all
can.
proximity,
it's,
right?
Yeah,
it's geography. I think it's all proximity.
GPS shit.
So you mentioned that you live in the Washington Square Park area. So
I do.
if you have those qualities, big dick, dress like shit, good smile, sense of humor, go to Washington Square Park. Turn.
I'm traveling a lot, babe. I'm just around. I'm around.
That's
But
right.
at the
He's
end of the day,
global.
I will say I am very single, but I also do have someone on my mind.
Ooh.
And, I
Just waiting for the heat to die down on Yay.
and more will be revealed. But
Okay.
yeah. Yeah.
Mel, thank you for
Thanks,
coming on
dude.
to the
This was
only podcast that matters.
Yeah, guys, this is the only podcast that matters. I've been here we've been on for 2 hours and 20 minutes. It felt like 5 minutes.
It's been 2 hours and 1 minute.
Yeah.
And we have bonus content coming up. Chef, take us out.